penis.
Demonetized.
Sorry.
Jokes on
Anyways.
us, you have to be monetized first.
Parts of
Huh?
habit from my Tuesday game. That also gets recorded.
Great. Thank you.
I'm gonna be doing
I
that.
appreciate
not-
that you exist.
It's not showing up online right now, but
I've
it
got it on
usually
my
takes
laptop.
it usually takes a minute
Okay.
for it. But anyways,
I'll check
oh,
audio
there
in
it goes.
a minute, see if it sounds like
Okay, so last time on our adventures of the other ones, party the party continued on their adventure of the Firefly Festival as
I hope that name sticks with us forever.
as
And ever.
Ever?
as Corvo and Ugovin, not Corvo and Ugovin, Corvo and James went to the spelling contest.
To a
James
testosterone
winning
fight.
it.
To a
James won because they're fucking cheaters.
testosterone fight.
Mental testosterone.
Mason, I don't know if you know how testosterone works.
I know, but usually testosterone is like people are like, oh, I can smell the testosterone, because guys are like being beefcakes, not usually
So-
because they're being mental cakes.
Excuse me. As
He has a point.
so the party, yeah. So James and Corvo did that, with James winning at the end, with Corvo in second place, getting. Realize I don't have my notebook on me. There it is.
You fool.
I think 3 points, if I remember correctly, from the spelling contest. Yep.
You're the one keeping track of the points.
Yeah, I know. I had.
I was gonna say, if
Dropped,
we have to start keeping track, we're
4
gonna fuck
points.
this up.
Because
Yeah, 4
Wasn't it-
points.
wasn't it 3 points for the magic, and then Ugovin
What?
and Noname also got 1 point each?
It was. I said 3 points originally, but then I realized I did the math wrong. So,
Oh, okay.
so it was 4 points with. Then Ugovin got 1 point from the from the dunk tank. No,
From the gnome,
yeah, no.
from the whack-a-gnome,
Noname got
smack-a-gnome,
1 point from
crack-a-gnome.
the dunk tank, and Ugovin got 3 points from Whack-A-Gnome, killing probably 1.5 of them.
Oh no.
You killed one physically and spiritually, the other one just has a broken spirit now.
And one that will never partake in this festival if he gets to
Yeah.
live long enough.
The sheer horror.
So,
Sometimes you gotta make a man retire. I mean,
so,
Do
anyway,
not make
they
me
walked.
force my hand, Pinty one.
Okay, let me try to get through this before
mhm.
continue chatting, because I'm just gonna continue rambling on. Ugovin and Noname went to the crafting competition, assisting Trish. I'm losing everything. Anyways, they went to the crafting competition. Edwin won and revealed a couple areas of where where some labs may be, and the rest of the party has met up after that, watching the animal competition. Noname learning that Sign is actually at this competition at the festival. Kersey got out of there, talking about a couple sisters and the mysterious lady by the name of Soft, which apparently owns the brothel or the delicate succubus. As I have rambled for long enough, let's get on into it. As
In the real
Nona-
world, that'd be like a brothel being named the the amazing like roofie.
as Noname and Soft went off to the side,
Ugovin cried.
asking, because she was asking about calling her by in the name of Story and asking about her brother. As just stating that her and her brother have were business acquaintances, as Naname were with you. Soft is standing there with a bit of a smirk.
You were mentioning.
DB's also with you.
Meow.
He's expendable.
No.
We shall
Use him-
deep fry him later.
Use him like
No!
a cat, use him like a cat flashbang if things go wrong.
Christ, you are terrible.
Cat
Anyway.
bang.
You could use him as bait.
That too.
That's the
Anyway.
plan.
He
Right,
just
Jeff
is a
Mason.
food source. He's infinite.
I hate.
You're right.
He's not. No.
Once he drops, he doesn't come back. Anyways,
I don't want to discuss the morality of this right now.
It's logistics.
anyways, so, so did you? So how are you, Naname?
How do you know my brother?
Like I said, me and him are close friends.
Is that it?
Well, do you really want to get all the details?
Depends on the details, I guess.
Am I gonna have bad dreams about these details?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it gonna be mentally scarring for me if I ask about them?
I don't know. Has your brother ever talked about me?
You know what? He could have, but I'm really bad at listening to him.
He did always say that you didn't listen much.
I had other things on my mind. Like
Well-
hard cut to Noname standing like with her feet on the back of the throne for 4 days straight for hide and seek that one time.
I had more important things to do. Defend my tag honor.
Literally.
So, is your brother here? I thought he, a couple months ago, he said that he was probably gonna bring you here.
Oh, no. If he is, he's probably gonna be coming later.
Hmm.
I'm
Has he not
traveling.
really brought up anything about it?
Sorry?
Has he not really brought up anything about the festival?
He might have, but I was not listening.
Okay. Sorry, it's weird for
No.
him. He hasn't been around for a while, so I thought to go to the sister.
I mean, he's got some stuff back home
Hmm. Yeah.
and stuff.
Hmm.
As Noname stands there like, I am the most awkward person in the goddamn world.
Well. Well, next time you see him, tell him that we finally got to meet, and tell him that Jezu has seems to be off on his own for a while. You should really visit him soon.
Sorry, can you say the name again?
Jezu.
Fortune name.
Do you need me to send you who that is again?
No, I just needed you to say it again.
Okay.
And she said, tell Mark Jezu has been what? Lately?
Has been seems that he's been alone lately.
Not just.
Like no one's been around.
Lately.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, hopefully,
Nice meeting a friend of my brother's.
she gives you a sort of coy look, and she's like, well, hopefully, he can introduce us a lot better. And, no, I want you to make a perception check. Technically, you get it at an advantage.
Does DB need to make one?
DB would have no clue what it is. As she heads off, she sort of like brushes her hair back a bit, as you see that there is a necklace that's around her neck, and you actually somewhat remember that from a shopping trip with your brother. As
And
she
I'm just
walks
gonna like squint and like back up to the party, take a sit back in her seat.
Did everything go all right?
Yeah, I think so. I can't tell if they're dating or I am thoroughly confused, but I plan on asking my brother a couple of questions. Hopefully he'll come by when
I can ask him right now.
I don't really want to go through a second party for this one.
Allow me to ask him the most personal questions.
Yeah. Corvo, can you ask my brother if he's fucking the
If he's
owner
sleeping
of a
with
brothel?
this fox woman, please? Curious.
And,
Are you a furry, brother?
yeah. Markman, are you a furry?
In this world, that isn't exactly all that strange.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of options.
It's just a type fetish here.
Yeah, really.
No, just don't worry about it. I'll tell him I'll ask when I run into him again.
All right.
Yeah.
I could just ask when he plans to arrive.
Oh, I'm assuming he's gonna come with anyone. He's gonna come with Uncle.
Doesn't Corvo know?
James
Corvo.
doesn't.
Corvo knows, but as she's sitting at the table with Corvo, Yukov, and Angie.
Oh, right.
Mathematically speaking, it's not advantageous.
And
Right.
many people at the festival walking by.
Uncle.
And like, yeah, and like a lot of butt
Right,
people
mhm.
just around. Uncle.
Yeah, where do you guys like to go
I
now?
don't know, man. You seem to have started to stutter.
Shocking grass. I can fix that.
Have you heard of shock therapy?
So, what events are next?
The next event is the Lord's Lore, and
Are any of you actually interested? Because I plan on avoiding it.
I would not mind knowing more about these times and the people who rule. If we
I-
can.
I don't believe a trivia show could tell me any more than my research has.
James?
Oh fuck, we lost James. He's rating the.
His
Oh,
face
God,
into a bowl, just.
he's rating the funnel cake.
James has been like asleep
here.
for the past 20 minutes, drooling.
and then
drooling.
I've been here the whole time. I just have to go do something real quick, and my headphones disconnected.
No,
Exactly.
What is your opinion on going to
Stop,
the Lord's
stop
Lore?
clacking that bowl, you motherfucker.
What was that? Sorry, my headphones disconnected, and I didn't hear what you guys were
What
talking about. My
is
headphones
your
disconnected.
opinion?
So
On going to the Lord's Lore. Yugovan wants to go, Noname does not, and it looks like Corvo doesn't really want to either.
I don't care either way. I don't have a horse in that race. If you guys want to go, it's up to you.
I
Tyler.
can go alone.
Yes?
If you'd like.
What
I
are
don't
some
have a- you
performance
didn't.
shows? Just
You go, Evan. No offense, but
there hasn't been any talk about any of the performance shows yet, but
so nothing to just watch.
oh, you're talking about just like performances. Okay.
Stop
Yeah,
clacking
just
your
things to
bowl.
watch.
You look around and there's a couple different bard stations. Seems people are just sort of playing, having fun. There's a
There's
couple
a lute, a drum, a didgeridoo, you know.
You see a pink tiefling.
the loot.
Didgeridoo lute.
Yeah. And
It's the big boy.
and you see like a couple people, sort of performing shows and stuff like that, acting. A lot
In
of
that
them.
case, well, in that case, you point them and say, if you want, we could just relax some and enjoy some music.
I was going to also say, you guys were talking about going to sign. Is that still something in your mind or no?
Has that been said out loud? That there's
Yeah, it was said.
Yeah.
It was said right before Soft showed up.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we could go to the sign.
Oh yeah, because
too.
I think Gugovin commented on it. He does want to go to that too.
Well,
Yeah, it's something in Corvo's mind. If
Allow me to read your
Good.
mind,
but he's offered the Bard show.
bow, if you will.
We stand a bow.
I'm just saying we could do the bard thing first, and then if Hugovan wants to go see the Lord James, you were trying to say something earlier.
I don't know, he
James?
died.
He's muted now.
He's having technical technical
Issues.
difficulties. My tongue is having technical difficulties.
I'd rather, personally, I don't really care if we go to the Lord's Floor, but I would rather Hugo than not go alone anywhere. I think you stand out a bit too much, the man.
That is likely an accurate statement.
Also, while you guys are hanging around, as you guys sort of hear this rumbling, as you see a troll walking by.
Like just hanging out, or is there a
Yeah.
problem?
No problem, but there is a very large troll with sort of rags across his body, green skin, and elongated nose, as they're just walking.
Does anyone seem to be responding?
A couple people are like murmuring, and then as you sort of look around, you do see a couple other people like pointing and like smiling at the troll.
Okay, so no guards or anything, so like James just ignores him.
Okay.
Corvo would be watching the troll. What the
Okay.
fuck?
That is a big. Alright.
Hold on. I'm checking if I know what a troll is. It's not in
Hmm.
my
Find
list.
them on the internet a lot, they're pretty common.
Shut up.
You would know what a troll is.
Okay. And I'm not too interested.
Okay.
But I think I'd be like Corvo, where he'd like watch him go by.
Mm-hmm.
Is he just walking by?
Yeah, he's just walking
Corvo
by.
would just, yeah, he would just say out loud to the party or anyone passing by, just asking, "Does anyone know why there's a troll walking through here?"
He seems to be enjoying the festivities.
As you sort of asking people around, you see one person walk by and it's like, oh, that's Bogle, Bogle the troll. He's a fighting champion. It should be later in the day, but I guess he's just sort of going around for the competition.
There's a pie eating contest.
Yes, it's after the pie baking contest in the middle of the day.
Is there an ingredients gathering contest for the pie baking contest?
No, that was earlier.
That's really unfortunate because if somebody makes a
There's
bad
not an
pie,
actual pie ingredient. Well, the pieing contest usually happens. Well, it's not right afterwards. Well, from how everything's going, I assume it's going to be more around the end of the night.
Is this a jester or is this a dude?
It's a dude.
Just some fucking guy.
You know,
Thanks.
he
Thanks,
seems to have like an elvish gentleman. He seems to have
Didn't
been to
ask
this
Tyler.
competition. Okay, well I'm explaining anyways.
Wow.
Too bad.
I asked Tyler,
oh,
what kind of dude is he?
He's an elvish gentleman. He's actually wearing 1 in 50 Firefly Festival shirt, with a butterfly sort of on the back. A firefly, not a butterfly. And it seems like he's been to these competitions before. And you guys know
Alright,
that it's
Melf.
every 50 years, so
He's an old boy.
I won the pieting contest of Firefly Festival, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
Damn, do trolls... Yeah, no kidding. Do trolls live? How long do trolls live? Are they immortal in this world? I can't remember what they are.
So pretty much roll a history check.
I wanna
Or survival.
a little history. Your survival. Survival.
How about nature?
Yeah, I got a 7. It wouldn't matter for me. They're all basically the same.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
But
I have no idea.
so as a you don't really know about trolls. You know they have a regenerated property. That's just
Oh.
sort of a normal thing for trolls. But you don't know the extent of it.
Well, at least 50 years, apparently.
So
He's one day away from dying.
this will be my last
This is his
pie of
last-
my
yeah.
life.
Yeah. He's like, I came here to taste the last pies of my life.
He
But-
takes the last bite.
Yeah.
Crushes the taste
Dumb,
of the meat.
dumb. But
Anyway,
so anyways,
yeah.
if we don't want,
sorry.
Sam, I want to kill you. And
What?
And you're not even interrupting me.
Let's continue.
so if we don't,
Yeah. So. I'm not trying to do
Man.
no,
this.
just go.
Go, Sam.
Alright, it's okay. I'll make it quick. After the dude explains and goes on to eat cotton candy or whatever, Corvo would just reiterate the offer of the bard shows, since no one really replied.
I would prefer to see the
Lord's Lord.
Lord's Lore competition rather than listen to music right now.
James,
You
said
know that
were-
Lord's Lore is going to be in a couple minutes, but
James, you said you weren't all that interested, so why don't you and Corvo go to the bard thing, and I'll watch you go over like you said you were concerned about.
Honestly, Sound and Water, you actually didn't want to go. If you really want, I'll take the lead. I don't mind.
Just whatever you
I
want to
can
do.
go with you, Govan.
I can plug my ears. It's. Do you want to go?
I'm okay with it. I
I
don't
would
have
be
a
happy having
preference
both
either
of you
way.
come along.
Well, James, just for fairness' sake, you watched him earlier. I think it's only fair I offer to watch him this time.
Oh, I do get all of you. Perfect.
Why don't we just all go? And I'll just sit there and plug my ears.
I think the easiest solution to this would be you not going there.
Corvo, you can go with you, Govan, and Nana, you can.
Want to
You
go
can
see
pick
some
what we do.
bard shows, and
Sure.
maybe possibly I'll introduce you to a very fun game where you get to dunk somebody in water.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Awesome.
so you guys split off into your own path.
Yep.
Nanami and James, you walk down. So are you looking for more games, or you just sort of
On the way, I'd like to look for more games.
okay?
I
So
want to point out anything that looks like it needs relative strength or dexterity.
mhm.
Strength for James and dexterity for me.
So you walk by, you see the games already mentioned. You're always free to play them again, but you won't get any points for them.
Nobody points the first time.
You see my words. You see
Oh,
my
yeah.
words. You see here what looks to be a competition where there's two individuals standing in front of each other. The people are shaking their hands and sort of going back and forth with some gestures. If you go up, they will describe. This is Sticky Fingers. Two individuals are tasked with keeping a ring on them for a minute. People can try to take it, or you can try to protect it. But try to keep up a casual conversation. Keep a show going. You also see like an axe throwing thing, and
Hey James, do you want a power word yeet an axe?
I'm back.
I can give it a try.
I kind of want to try this ring thing, but I want to see you throw an axe first.
Okay, lead the way.
there's also a ring toss. Yeah, so
Okay, to the axe throwing.
So yeah. They say, okay then, sir. You get 3 throws. Try to hit the center over there. Center's 3 points. Outer rings 2 points. Inner. Sorry. Messed up. I've been out here in the hot sun all day. It's actually a pretty chill
Really?
day. It's nearing
Man
winter
just had a
time.
heat stroke.
Yeah. He's wearing his outfit's a big jester outfit. Like you can assume that's pretty toasty in there. He also has to like roll around on a ball for extended
Oh,
period of time.
I've worn marching band uniforms. I know they suck.
Yeah. So, second ring is 2 points. Outer ring's 1 point. No point if you hit the outside. Okay.
Okay.
He flips the axes towards you.
I'll take an axe and give it a throw.
Okay. Roll in athletics, and you're a fighter, so you're proficient in throwing axes. So yeah, roll with that.
Shooting EXs.
Yeet.
Okay, so you throw it, and you get
Damn.
the second ring, and then the second 2 you get the outer ring, as you 6, 2, 8. So you get 8 points.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
As they cling against the board, each of them striking true, except for the first one. Getting the weight of the axe, you need to get that one. Not bad, but still one.
Still very good.
Not
Mhm.
bad, but not good. Mediocre.
I didn't realize
27's mediocre. Enjoy it.
Huh. I didn't realize we'd have to, get you some axes to throw while we're on the road. Jesus.
I normally my ranged combat to fire. You didn't notice? Or an arrow.
Yes.
Oh, you're complimenting, not insulting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Sorry, the voice just doesn't really. I can't express as good as I can when I'm green.
You're good. You just gotta show me up with a bit of your pickpocketing. I don't know what to call it.
Pretty much. And she will lead them both back to the rings deal, and
So how many points did we get for that? For to the
8 points.
total?
Mhm.
Wow.
Smoking this shit, boys.
yeah, boy. Okay. Hook me up with that ring stealing.
Okay, so you walk up and it's just like, hey, welcome. So, I will state, this is a competition on stealing stuff. We are not liable to if your own items get stolen. If you have any items that you don't wish to be stolen, we have a little box over here.
No thanks. Noname's gonna hand James the bag of holding and her cloak, leaving her with literally nothing on her. She's got her gloves and her clothing and her shoes.
Yeah. So, this lady pops out. She starts cracking her neck and she's like,
Oh, actually, she does pull out the ring that she already has from underneath her her shirt. She'll pull it off and hand it to James.
okay. James, you see a ring with the symbol of Holidow on it.
Yeah.
Crimson and red ring with
Keep tight on that one.
A vampire on it.
Yeah.
It burns away in the sun. This is a really cheap copper.
Oh, I realized with the same thing with Quinro. I never actually explained the symbol of Holidow. The symbol of Holidow is a warhammer with a sun going out from behind it, with a sort of cresting over the back, with various shades of red, with a sort of pieced together handle. Yeah. Anyways, a lady pops up and brushes her hair to the side. Well, I guess it's our time to do a little dance, right? Will you take this dance with me?
I'll have you know I am a terrible dancer. Which one of us starts with the ring?
So he goes like, "What? Seems like these ladies are ready. Everyone ready for our show? Yeah! Woo!" He goes like, "Okay, well, here we go," and flips the coin up into the air. As he starts to come down, we're both gonna make checks,
Initiative checks or like sleight of hand checks? How
sleight of hands first.
Sleight of hand. Okay.
Yep, because they're sort of gonna go at the same time.
Okay.
It's not really gonna affect much. So,
Wow. Bad.
okay, so as you both go out, you feel the ring sort of cusping at your hand as you feel her hand sweep underneath it. And she's just like, "So, how's your day going? I hope you're having a lovely time."
I am having a lovely time. It's incredible. All the different lords here to help us out for the day.
Yes, it's very and you can make your sleight of hand.
Wow. Bad.
Yes, it is a very lovely time. I haven't really got to meet all these lords. I come from a small village up towards the fungus forest.
That is certainly a name. I'll bet you it's lots of fun living in there.
Oh yes, it really is. How about you? As
We
we
get
can
high
also make
all the
another.
time.
Oh, as you
Sam's
Make
never
your,
really known
sleight of
about
hand.
mushrooms.
I'm high right now, actually.
as
How do you
so
feel
tell me
about
about your where you live. As you just sort of do you wish to explain how you take it out of her hand, or do you want me to?
Now you go ahead.
Okay. As she starts talking about your home life, you sort of get a rush of anxiety as your hands just sort of reach out at fast speeds, and she doesn't even realize that you took it for a minute.
Cool.
Mhm.
Noname's gonna like slide it onto her finger.
Mhm.
You know, down south, actually. Within the military city, Holiday. Big fan
Oh.
of that place.
I see that you're wearing the reds. You got some nice city pride, right?
Absolutely pride.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna make a perception check for her now. Technically, she doesn't succeed right now. So
Yeah, you know, it's a lovely place. I should warn you though, if you ever do visit, keep an eye on that librarian. If you go in there.
what do you mean by that?
No, it's one of those old wives' tales that rumors spread. He's got some very interesting books, but he's also very interesting himself.
Hmm. She's gonna make another perception check. As she's just like, oh, good. Looks at her hand. Yeah, so
About that.
So-
Swallows slowly.
hopefully maybe you can show me around.
Absolutely, I'd love to show you around the place. I do a very good tour guide. You know,
Impression.
I'm so good at impressions. You know, my shtick is that I will do
Make
the
your check.
whole thing, speaking as if I'm
Oh
Ventarico.
my god.
Mhm.
You have to be shitting me.
That's a very
How am I
interesting.
getting so bad at?
They're decreasing too, exponentially
Yeah.
or logarithmically. Sorry.
Hmm. Very neat. Very neat. Well,
Or I guess
I l-
reverse.
well, we can call it a date. As this time you need to make a perception check.
Yeah.
You get it at advantage because of your ability. As
Listen, I
you
may not be good at sleight of hand, but I'm really good at seeing.
as you
Give it back.
as you notice a breeze upon your finger now.
She's not even gonna look down at it. You know.
Mm-hmm. As well, you are quite an interesting individual with you know, I don't really get to see many elves like you. Orange and gray.
Oh, the gray's just my blush. I'm so charmed by you. And she's gonna lean
Hmm.
down, grab her hand, kiss it.
Damn, she's
Mm.
good.
A date
Yeah,
it is.
Jack.
She's also gray in the weirdest places.
Sleight of hand.
I blush
Yeah,
with
my blush is
entire-
on my ears. under my chin.
Huh?
Jesus.
That succeeds, but like I'm mad about it.
Yeah. As you
I guess
go
we just
down and
both go
kiss as
shitty
she
roads.
is as she's flabbergasted. As she's just like, well,
It's
thank
going
you
on a
very
different finger this time.
Oh,
middle
well, what I was going to say is, if you want that, or time has officially run out.
Oh, neat. Yeah,
As
she's gonna have it slid on so that when she and like have her hands behind her back, so when the guy comes, she's like, haha, and I'll just pull it out dramatically.
you didn't want to have the it's just like, so who has the ring? She goes like, huh? And you just like show it through your teeth as you just kiss it out of her.
Oh my god, never mind. Yes, that.
I thought you would have enjoyed that one.
I want a lipstick stain on her finger.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. As
That
the man
sounds
walks
very
up.
familiar. I think that was
Oh,
Robin Hood.
can you both lovely ladies show us who got the ring? As she goes like, well, shows off her finger, sees the black lipstick ring. As
And then I will give a big smile with the ring in her teeth.
we're gonna have to get that sanitized now. But
Social distancing.
Yeah.
we have our winners, folks. As you also hear, wait, I didn't get your name. As the guy from the Axel competition, what is your name, ma'am? Ma'am, and what group are you from?
She will hand the ring back. She will take a low bow. And she go, I am Noname of the other ones. And she
Okay.
will turn back to her opponent. She'll be like, it was lovely dancing with you. Even
It
though
was
I'm
a
terrible
lovely
at this. And she'll
We
wink
even
at
got out with a little kiss.
she'll wink at her and then walk off.
As you got 3 points from that event. So, as the guy runs up, asks you the same thing from to you, James, from the Axe Throwing competition.
Just mark it as Naname from the other ones.
It's James from the other ones. He's James. He did it.
Yes.
James? Okay, got it.
It's James. It's him. He did it.
So, anyway. Okay, thank you, sir. Sorry, paperwork's getting a bit rough. Sorry.
We'll get some water.
As he collapses on the ground. As
I hear
Well,
they
that's
might
not
have some ice by the ice cone machine.
you start talking to him, and he's on the ground. As one of the medic crew comes over and picks him up. So one of them grabs the ball that they're walking on. As they take him to like a medical center.
Somebody should really make thinner uniforms for these guys.
I hope they have health
Yeah,
insurance.
I agree.
James,
Yeah,
you were saying, I think I didn't hear it.
I hope they have health insurance. Or at least coverage.
You only need health insurance if they
Honestly,
have to operate.
we're lucky if these guys have a 30-minute paid break.
That's fair.
Okay. So,
They're paid in exposure.
I'm gonna give you one more competition game that you can try to do, and then I'm gonna pop over to the other one.
James,
Not just the other one. Well, I mean in general. There's games that you guys can do. You can both participate in if you wish, but there's the ring toss, there's a mirror maze, and there's bobbing for apples.
Let's do the mirror maze. I have a feeling you'll have a fun time with that one.
no, I will not.
Hmm.
Please tell me that was just one of your terrible jokes.
I was just thinking that... Fair. I was just more thinking you'd have an easy time getting through. Hindsight 2020. You're right. We can do bob and apples.
It's hard to get through with my eyes closed.
Bobbing apples it is.
Okay, if we take the ring toss, I have a feeling you'll have a better time at it than I would.
And I
Apples.
kind of want to make you go over and do the ring toss. For no
Judy,
other
did you
reason
know?
than I
Why
think
do you
it
need
would be
to
really
toss
funny. I
rings?
watched him just demolish a gnome earlier.
Okay then.
You go.
He's
What's the
wanted for
point of?
murder.
You go. What are the points of game? To murder.
He doesn't feel bad about it.
No. So you guys walk over to the bobbing for apples.
What's the purpose?
As you walk up. Good evening. How may do you guys wish to bob for some apples?
Is by chance your name Bob?
No, it's Mike.
It's apples.
Why
Michael,
would my name
yeah.
be Bob?
Mike! Oh boy, Mike!
Yeah, that's... we're here to bob for apples.
Okay. Well, so do you know the rules, or should I go over them?
You'll better go over them.
So, with these apples,
What was that, Mark?
it's not the same one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bobbing for marks. Got it.
As you so what you do is we put a wrapping around your eyes, and as you go down and try to collect an apple, there are 3 types of apples. There are the red apples with 1 point. There's the green apples with 2 points, and then there's the gold apples with 3 points. You have a minute to try to get as many as you
And
can.
then there's the notch apples.
But watch out!
They heal all your
There,
health.
there is a zucchini in there, and if you bite onto the zucchini, it will turn you into a sheep. So I hope you all have fun with the
Can you
competition.
keep bobbing even if you are a sheep?
Not really. We don't
Is
want to
that,
get bullied.
as in sheep aren't able to bob, or as in once you turn into a sheep, you're not allowed to take part in the bobbing as per the rules?
It's against the rules. It's sort of
Okay, if someone turns
you-
you
you
back
kinda
out
do-
of stopping being a sheep within a minute, are you fine?
yeah.
Says the guy with no
No.
spellcasters with him.
It means that you failed. You ate the zucchini.
Just double checking. If it's you bite into the zucchini, you're out, and then it just so happens to also make you a sheep.
Yeah,
So
it's just
be
sort of it's
What if you swallow the zucchini whole?
you are a sheep permanently now.
Yeah, now you're fucked.
Anyways, so which
nice
one of
life.
you wish to do it, or do you both want to see which one of you gets more apples?
I am
We have
perfectly
2
excited
pyros.
to see a
We
fluffy
can both
version
give it a
of
try.
either of you.
Might as well.
Yes.
Why don't you go and do apple bobbing?
Mecha
Okay.
sheep.
So they put a blindfold on you, and
Also, I'll just bang my head against all the apples.
Oh,
That's
they,
true.
okay.
I didn't get it right away. Okay, shit.
so on the count of 3, we'll start the to see who gets the more apples. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and I want you guys to make
Medicine checks.
no,
Persuasion.
Arcana.
Enough.
Sheer deception.
an athletics check.
Can I do
If you-
acrobatics?
Yeah, I was gonna say if you truly wish, you can try to do acrobatics. to
Sleight of
see if
mouth.
you can-
I didn't actually intend to. I just wanted to roll that for fun.
Okay, so Naname, in the first couple seconds you can't. You're sort of reaching around. Yeah, roll all 6 of them.
1, 2,
1 sec.
3, 4.
10 of them, not
5.
6.
Oh Jesus, 6. Okay.
Oh! Oh my god, James!
Okay, so Naname, you do a pretty good job. You slide through, getting a good chunk of them.
Do I get proficiency in apple bobbing?
Sure, I'll let you
Christ.
have it.
James, calm down. How many were we supposed to roll?
He just upturns the bucket and
Ignore
pours
the
it
one
into it.
acrobatics one. I did that one for fun. I didn't.
How many?
actually
How
wanna
many in
roll.
total were we supposed to roll?
10.
10.
Okay, I did 6.
So, you guys both do a really good job. Nanane, you almost get like all of them out of it, but James, you get every single apple from the bin, which is damn. Your
Guys, we're smoking this thing, holy shit.
let me just do the math. So, 18 points. So,
Oh shit.
yeah.
I have a feeling there's like people that professionally come to this festival. Like they spend an entire 5 years planning the most optimal
50.
games.
Mm,
Like the
years.
goddamn Olympics.
yeah.
Or, like
Damn. So,
they plan out the speed runs of the fucking competition.
Speeder on the fireplace.
So, anyways, so you guys, the guy is jaw dropped. Like,
I grab the zucchini, like, after everything's done, I grab the zucchini out of things, like, that doesn't count, as I put it in his mouth, like, don't bite.
did you just grab it out of it with your hands, or?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just checking, because as soon as you take your lips touch the zucchini, you turn into a sheep.
Oh, in which case I wouldn't do that. That's an asshole move.
Mm,
You know.
And who's gonna write down your points if he's a sheep?
yeah. So, what's your name?
James. Naname.
James? Okay, Naname. From which
James,
other
strange
ones
rage.
there you are? Oh my.
Can't be
Naname
too
gets
safe
like a
with
whole ass month added to her lifespan every time she hears somebody say that that's their name.
She's
Well,
taking it
She's
from
gonna be immortal
James.
soon.
She's stealing that month from James.
Oh, he's gonna be
There
dead
you go,
sooner.
lyric of her.
James, it's
Oh.
4 p.m. It's time to be your food. Choose the other ones. Yes, no, hey.
Once per
Man.
month.
Oh, man, you guys are off on the races right now. Damn.
We're really not trying.
There's no bigger dick move than telling all the people trying hard that you're not trying while you're winning.
What's even bigger move is you're actually not trying.
I know.
Well,
This is a competition.
Have a good
Just for those
day.
tryhards.
Yeah.
Continue going.
You
As,
get to drink your water, one of the other people already passed out.
Joke's on you, I'm a mechanical god.
hey, good to know. It was probably Bob. Bob was working at the Axon competition.
God damn it.
yep, it was Bob.
Makes sense.
Okay. Have a lovely day. As
Yeah.
we slide over to Corvo and Yugovin. As you're walking down.
We're walking the Lord's lore.
Mm-hmm. Corvo, something catches your eye.
God damn
There
it,
is
ow.
a
Is it Quinro?
no.
Oh.
As
Is
you're
it
walking.
Vitarkel?
No.
Aw.
As you're
Is it Inferno?
IMX.
No.
Shut up, you Govan. Not now. We're like villains.
as you're walking by, you see a man wearing a fez, sort of 1 foot on a ball. But in front of it, which catches your attention, is a rooster with a chessboard in front of it.
He sees this. He's going to walk over, look at the rooster, and then look up at the fezzed man.
Ugovin will follow.
Greetings. Do you have anyone that? Do you have a creature that wishes to face against my chicken?
A creature?
Yes. I'm technically a judge here, but they don't normally pay attention to my station. If you have a familiar, you can familiar or like a pet, you can try to beat my rooster.
That is very amusing, but and a DP appears.
Mhm.
Yeah, just I'm not so poop. Yeah. And then you go over and you see Corvo's postures. Okay.
Okay.
Ugovin just looks
Good
between the
lord.
DV and the rooster.
So,
He floats down onto the opposing side of the board.
we'll let you go first, kitten. As roll your chest check.
You've signed
You'll
your
let
own
me go?
death warrant.
I'll let you go first. Yeah, I'm the white pieces.
Too bad you don't know this game roll that well.
Man,
Oh.
go for it, TV.
Yep.
Ah! Wait, I like how it's an attack.
As
It wins on accident.
I hit you with a mental
as
attack. I call it chess.
man, and she just scooted past this man's chicken. An intense game of comedic cat on chicken.
Chess action.
Like DB turns to look at a pawn, but his wing goes and flicks one forward, which happens to be in a good spot.
Yeah, and DB
They
like turns around
fumble
like I
through.
meant to do that.
Yeah, exactly. All
Oh
this
my God.
accidental, but DB acts like he's a fucking mega brain genius. He's super smug.
As the man goes like, okay, what is your name, kitten? Meow. Okay. Meow.
No, his name is DB.
Okay, DB. Could have just said it. What?
Does not
so
seem
confused.
capable of speech.
Okay. Well, congratulations. You get half a point.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say half a point.
he at half a point he sits up proudly and purrs.
Ugovin would like to nod. Good job. You've gained us another half point.
He nods.
Right.
Ugovin will give him a thumbs up.
Corvo will pick up DB and hoist him onto his shoulder and start petting him. All right.
We are another half point closer to the prize.
Guess we'll start heading out unless the guy has anything else to say.
No.
All right. Yeah. He's just kind of petting DB. I suppose it'll help if someone else has the exact same points as us. Half point works.
I agree. Anything is always better.
And mathematically speaking, it could be so insignificantly small it might be considered a rounding error.
As long as it is in our favor, it is acceptable.
I'm just saying it might not be acceptable because it might be seen as just a mistake in calculating what happened. Hell, this whole thing could be rigged.
You lose it.
Not another artificer.
It's a dangerous mental thought you're having, Corvo. Next thing you know,
Go down
you're gonna
a
see
rabbit hole.
conspiracies everywhere.
He kind of holds up DB in front of him. He's like, "It's been a while since it's just been us." DB nods.
I am insulted.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant more. He kind of holds him like a football under his other arm. I meant it more as in, usually goes along with Uname.
Ah, I understand. He does seem to travel with her often, whenever we split up.
Well, it's a way for me to keep sight on where the others are. I believe they're able to handle themselves now.
It is a good strategy. I think it is
I
wise.
suppose.
So yes,
Mm-hmm.
you eventually come across the stage, and there's actually a very large crowd that came to watch this one.
The lords are up there themselves. They're cheating.
As you approach, hello everybody. Yeah, I'm proud to be the person that will be hosting this event. This will be the last event of the beginning of the day, so might as well be the last one that performed the performance. So we have a couple of
Does he have a mic in his hand or a stick of thaumaturgy?
We just have a really strong
no, but his
voice.
voice is his voice is very strong, so they would do it. Well,
Fuck you.
we have a bunch of lovely contestants today, so without further ado, everyone come across the stage. As a gust of wind sort of picks him up as he goes and sits down towards sort of like a judge booth at the end.
DB going to fly. As this guy is moving, he's going to fly from Corvo's hands over to where his chair is and try to push a chair out from under him as he's about to sit down, but not on it.
Okay,
Oh,
roll a sleight of hand check. TV.
Slide a paw.
Oh no. Oh no.
Rip.
As it hits the chair and it sort of moves it to the side, but as he floats down towards the chair, you see a spectral hand appear behind him as it moves the chair right underneath him and sits down.
Please don't get us all killed. I call him a good boy. That doesn't change the fact he's powerful.
Mhm.
He wouldn't kill us over a cat.
Okay, so
But I want
As
to be
you,
my friend.
as the competition begins, you see this you see first coming up on the stage is the individual Temp, and the individual Helen, as Temp walks up and says, hello. Oh, welcome. Sorry, my friend cannot speak, so I will be the translator for those who cannot read signs. So, I'm happy to oblige for my commander, as she sort of does a little notch to the side. He says, "Sorry," as they stand. As
Was
next
Temp-
one that comes up,
Was Temp the one sitting with us during the animal show, or was he the one on
Yes.
stage?
he was the one sitting next to them.
Just checking.
As next one up is Hugobin. You see this as a very strange sight. As walking upon the stage, you see this goblin that is wearing finer clothes, has a pair of slim glasses on. But the thing that is weird about him is he just looks stretched.
Oh my
doesn't-
god.
It doesn't look natural for this man. He just looks extended.
It's a Longblin.
It got long blend.
Longblin. Is he a hob? Is that why?
No, he looks like a goblin. The only thing different is just length.
Tyler is.
Gorbo
Oh, like-
recognizes him.
As he sees him, Corvo like shoots up. Seeming this is why DB was able to escape his grasp. He looks up and he goes, "Oh my goodness."
Corvo, what is that creature? I do not think I've seen one before.
he's a goblin, but he's a bit different than a goblin. I did not expect to see him.
I do agree. He does look different than a goblin. Can you explain?
Well, rather rarely there is a genetic abnormality in most goblin kind, in which case they will have a rather unusual growth spurt. Unlike the genetic lineage of a bugbear or a hobgoblin, it's simply a deformity of some kind, similar to albinism. But rather than changing your skin and hair, it makes you longer.
And this occurs naturally.
I'm not a geneticist. Geneticist. Duh, duh, duh. I think no correct. The correct term. I'm not a biologist.
Moonlod. It is certainly a strange creature.
You recognize him as an individual, or do you just see him as a strange-looking goblin?
He seems to be a strange-looking goblin. I do not know him as an individual.
Oh, that does surprise me. I think that you would quite enjoy what he is known for.
What do you mean? Hello?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Oh,
What is he known for?
do you recognize the name Devon?
He will shake his head. I do not.
He's a very well-known anthropologist. He's an explorer of Terra, and he's known for writing several well-informed books I much appreciate on the history of the island as well. It's most, of course, being the strange landscapes, the magically elementally inclined landscapes of Terra. I'm quite surprised with the expertise you have on both the subject matters you're knowledgeable of. They overlap quite a bit. I'm surprised you haven't heard of him.
I have not done much research in this time period. I have yet to meet him. However, he does sound quite interesting.
I think you would enjoy him. I have had the pleasure of meeting with him personally. He's quite a fascinating individual. I much respect him as an anthropologist, and let's see if he still has it in him, I suppose.
Govan will nod. I would like to meet him after the event, as well as Quinro. I would like to say hi.
Okay.
We can meet them afterwards.
Not so sure Quinro's going to stay around.
I hope he does. I would like to thank him for his information he gave me.
Excuse me?
When I met him in front of the laboratory, he let me know that the beast was free. It has been useful information to keep in mind.
Oh, that might not be a good idea, Nukoven.
It should be fine. He seemed quite talkative when I met him.
That was many, many, many uncountable years ago. Things have very much changed. I don't think he'd be too happy with something following him from then.
No, I do not mean from back then. This was merely 3 to 4 weeks ago. He was the first person I met after waking up and leaving the laboratory. I did not know him before this time.
Okay. Give it a shot.
He will nod. And then we will try and meet him along with Devon after the show.
Where'd DB go?
He flew towards Quinro. It seemed he was excited
no.
to see him.
That's when, running through the feet of the crowd, DB comes back.
So, My question is, do you want me to read the question and answers out, or do you just want a result?
Is
As
there?
much as I love your role playing, Tyler,
Hmm?
I think since we're not involved, it may not be worth going through all the trouble.
I was just
Well,
gonna ask, is there any
what I was
information
saying-
that would be useful? Like any
Yeah,
information we
pertinent.
don't already know?
There is a chunk of information you guys don't know.
Alright, then I'm down to listen through it, because...
Hmm. So, Zach, I'm just going to do a chunk of rolls. When I was making the character sheets for the other two, it messed up constantly, so I can't do that. So,
I'm going to go get a drink. Bye.
Goodbye.
man, what's wrong with these?
really
These are the
cursed
smartest
today.
people.
Before I leave, I saw all those rolls.
They're
Oh
starting
my
to
God.
improve, little by little, but Jesus.
Oh, Quinro just makes fun of these people. He's like, you guys are morons who live here.
Wrong.
Okay, one person gets it right.
Is there a W?
How do you spell
That was,
Ventaricle's name again? With a P?
What's
what
Ventarcle
was,
name?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
What's Obama's?
What's Obama's last name?
So far, Helen has 2 points on the map.
I'll be back
Ooh,
now.
Okay.
and the other guy just got a net 20, which means absolutely nothing besides he got a point. Okay, so Helen got 1 point more than the guy as they both failed completely.
Oh no.
Well, I guess Corvo's gone. So the first couple ones are rudimentary ones because I was going to give it easier for you guys to start it off with.
Right.
It's who's the Lord of Alchemy? What city does Quinro belong to? Ventaricle's most used weapon, and what does Spectre give to the quote-unquote young folk? Those ones are self-explanatory.
Govan is taking notes on all of these. Mental
Yeah,
notes.
Motan, Springbow, Bow, Butterscotch.
Right.
The next question is, the Lord's youngest to oldest. It's Motan, Ventarico, Quinro, Spectre.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
Uh,
Youngest to oldest. Okay.
Mhm.
Huh. Okay.
Next up is the ages of all the lords. Ventarico 27, Meltan 27, Quinro 486,
Hello.
Spectre 745.
Neat.
Was displaying DB, but he's back now.
Yep. The right hands of each of the lords: Missy, Elentor, Fluff, and Silos. This one, Quinro sort of looks at the paper, sort of looks towards the judges, and gets sort of whatever. Quinro says, the quote-unquote helpers of the city, and it says the Spectre, the Marva, the Hero, and the Ubiquitous.
Spectre.
So the hero is
Marva.
obviously
One sec, I keep
Tarkels.
forgetting how to say this word. That's the word.
The Marva.
The Marvel.
Oh, the Marva. That's what the Marva was like. Oh yes, the Gotham City superhero, Gotham.
The Marvel.
And next one is what did Ventartico beat to gain his position? And it
Sweet
says
Death.
He outlived his opponent.
Exactly.
the Pit Fiend, Grembo Flesh,
Holy fuck. Okay, that's actually scary.
The Pit Fiend. Okay.
Oh fuck.
what spell did Quinro perform to get his spot? He performed an imprisonment spell on the Demon of Sealing. What alchemical feat did Motan do to gain her spot? She
Yeah.
combined every single type of potion there is.
Huh. That's
Uh,
interesting.
Potion that
I
kills you and
could
brings
do
you back
that.
to life.
I could
Uh,
Called
do
water.
and it
Oh,
said
water.
that, and it said that she still has that somewhere in her manor.
Hmm.
And for Fector, what miracle did Fector do to show his worth? He cured a disease that took over half the country 400 years ago.
Hmm.
Next is, what does Quinro's staff do? It can remove the magic in anything.
It's the staff of no, you don't.
It's his pimp staff.
What does Meltan the bottle do? It can store the essence of magic for later use.
That's bottle.
What did Fector's talisman do? It can seal evil away, where they can do no more harm. What does Ventarico's blade do? Each slice makes unhealable damage that rots the skin that rots and decays the skin.
You know, I think Corvo and Nonami's penultimate goal might need to change. The people they want to kill are very, very unkillable.
I wonder why. Weird. It's almost like they're big people. They're big boys.
What is the name of the book that Quinro wrote about the Forgotten? The Land That Stops.
What about the Forgotten? What are the Forgotten?
It's
Corvo
the
writes that down.
he said the book named, what is the book named that Quinro wrote about the Forgotten?
Right. That would be a good one to
Write that
read
down.
up on. Yeah. Ugama just remembers it because fuck you guys.
Scribble, 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 and
Uh,
Little
What
clockwork clicks.
where did Meltan get her unusual ingredient? The fungus forest. What is Ventarico's strongest base? The wall of the Unbroken. And what did Fector do? Who did Fector bring back to life? True resurrection. And the answer is Ventarico.
Excuse me?
oh, that's funny. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Or at least that's what public knowledge is.
I know. I was gonna say, who the fuck's making this shit up? Some of this is just like,
The idiots themselves. That's who's
yeah,
doing
they're
it.
just bullshitting, and they're like, yeah, sure, you're right. Why not?
Hey, how else do you?
Yeah, you know.
How would you
the best
say,
way to
"Oh,
hide
yeah,
information-
Listen, are you gonna fact check the lords? No.
The best way
Hey.
to suppress
I will.
information isn't to hide information; it's to give wrong answers.
Yeah.
How else can you explain that Ventarico got brought back to life? Besides, being resurrected.
He's apparently perpetually 27.
It was really good healing magic.
Yeah. Dude, it's almost like I don't age anymore. It's crazy. Just every once in a
Yeah.
while he dies.
Oh, why don't you come over to celebrate your new life? No, it's too bright out. Why? Oh, my eyes are rejuvenating and shit. You know they haven't adjusted
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, they're
millennia.
weaker. Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys can if you guys ever want to.
Well, why don't you take a drink of water? Nah, my throat isn't there yet.
Isn't there yet? Oh, do you want to have a bath in the stream? I can't. Skin's a little raw.
New lifestyle,
Yeah, yeah.
herbology, you know.
Yeah, if you guys ever want to do more research into that, you can do it later on.
Okay.
Yeah, Ventarico can't enter Yuzuko because it's holy and it'd burn him alive. Why don't you come over, old friend? No.
I think the fire will do that.
Yeah, it's the holy flame. Duh.
Yeah. After that,
God.
people are sort of laughing. Because apparently these two main people of knowledge could not remember most of these answers.
It's a bad day for
Corvo
them.
hyped up fucking Devin.
Yeah, Ugova's like,
Yeah.
he seems to know less than I do. That is saying something.
Apparently they both have performance anxiety.
Yeah. It's hard, man. It's hard to think sometimes. Quinro's right
That's
there,
what
dude.
happens when you get a bunch of nerds on stage.
Yeah.
Yes. The crowd starts to spread apart.
One of those nerds is a military woman. I feel like she's supposed to be better at that.
Yeah. You see Helen and Tep disappear into the crowd as you see Devin starting to walk away. It seems like he's embarrassed.
Corvo is gonna go and kind of tap him on the shoulder.
Oh, hey, hey, Corvo.
Hey.
Did you
Oh.
just get?
I'm surprised you
Yeah.
remember me.
Is that just because it's been a while, or is that a joke on as he comes towards the stage?
My inability to remember anything.
No, I wouldn't be so forward. It's been quite some time. We met even before I got into university.
Yes. Sorry. This was an embarrassing moment. I knew I shouldn't have stayed up so late studying.
No one will remember this come tomorrow. I'm sure of it.
Oh no,
I
probably
will.
not.
Shut the fuck up, Hugo.
Doofus already making posters.
This fucking idiot.
Oh. I should probably get back to rest. Well, anyways, how's your day going? The bags are under his eyes, as giving you like a smile.
My day's going. All right, just enjoying it. Had quite a stressful time so far. And I just wanted to. It's been. You can see he's kind of climbing up, basically meeting one of his heroes.
Well,
What a sad hero it is.
I wish I could give you a better time. To be honest, I was doing research last minute because Falamore was supposed to be here, but she wasn't able to. She's not good with these events.
Who is this Falamore you speak of?
Yeah. Well, have you picked up a book lately?
I have not. Corvo keeps telling me I should.
Well,
You don't know a Falamore?
I do not.
Falamore's
Ow.
there's some people, mainly people that don't read, but Falamore is
We've been unconscious.
pretty much one of the best authors there is. If you ever do any research, you'll eventually come across one of her books.
She is also an anthropologist. Her and Devin collaborate quite often.
Mm-hmm.
I will have to add her to my list of people I need to research.
Yeah.
Devin, you
Yeah.
are also on that list. Thanks to Corvo.
I wish I could give you a better show.
No, it's
Hmm.
fine. I
I'm
completely
starting to sound like
understand.
Liz.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Who is this?
oh. That's for another time.
I will
Ah.
add Ziz to my list of research people.
Maybe you can see Falamore. If you're heading back to Springbell, it's somewhat on the path. It's by the Fountain of Thorns. If you circle around a bit, you may be able to find her.
Thank you. That actually be quite useful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'll let you get back to your rest.
Yeah. Yeah, don't want you to catch the ziz.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, it seems like you have a. I don't want to talk to him at the moment. See you around. As, he stumbles off as Oh, Quinra. Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Wow.
it just happens. He has Tourette's.
It really does just happen.
You're, you're, you're you're the individual I met at the by that cave a couple weeks ago.
Ugo will turn to look at Quinro. Yes, that is correct. It is nice to meet you again.
Yes.
Hello, Quinro.
Good to Hello there, Corvo.
You two already know
Corvo's
each
fucking visibly surprised by that shit.
other. It is good to see you two already know each other.
Well, not personally. I keep track of all the individuals living within the continent.
That seems like
Has it-
very good forethought.
How intimately do you watch them, or is this just more of a passports ID type thing?
More of a passport ID thing. Unless it shows some means of you could be a threat to the continent.
Anyways, Yugovin,
You're going to look over at Quinro. Did you ever solve that issue you were trying to fix?
Not yet. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. I was curious. Do you think there's anything useful in that lab that I found you at?
It depends on what uses you are looking for. It has many of my master's notes. However, with the Guardian destroyed, there are not any other mechanical units there.
That's disappointing. But
issue.
you don't need to worry about it. It's just a little thing that Eleanor's trying to whip up.
Is
So I
there
recognize
and-
that name.
Elentor. Yes, you recognize it from at least the event. Elentor is his right hand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the dwarf guy.
Yep, the cog maker.
In that case, then I'm going to say, is there anything we can do to help? I do know a little thing about mechanized creatures, like myself.
Yes, that's why I came over here to look at you about your creations. I was curious about whomever crafted you. How do you know if there was anything that he had in the works to help in the creation of the
Who just left?
James?
James is doing
Okay.
We just hear screaming in the distance.
You've been murdered.
Okay then. Anyways, anything that your master may have crafted that may. What is his most advanced technology, and where could I perhaps learn more about it?
I do not know where he kept his greatest project. I simply know it as the Q unit. It was. He spoke of it as his most advanced project, though. During my time of operation, I do not know if it was completed, as he left before, left me before explaining further. I do apologize. I do simply know that it is not found in the laboratory where you found me. It must be in one of his others.
Okay then. Do you know if it... I've been, going around and, searching for those sort of labs, have you seen any more of the labs?
I have not yet. However, my friend here has been to a lab in the south, past the Fountain Thorns. And we have heard of one. I don't know where the other one was. I think it was in the northeast. Heard of one towards the northeast. And then he'll pause and look over at Corvo. Yes, Corvo.
Egovan, you
Corvo is
have,
standing very, very still.
Egovan, you have the like piece of paper that has like
Oh,
the
yeah.
squares on.
Perfect. He'll show him the map.
Oh fuck! No!
I'm pretty sure actually Corvo has that.
Corvo wasn't there when that happened.
No, but
Uh,
we crossed paths and gave it to Corvo to mark it on his map.
Yeah, I guess I would have given it to
Okay.
whoever had the map. So,
Okay,
Or
so,
what map?
so yeah, then never mind.
but yeah, he will say,
It was an unspoken thing when that happened.
but he will say,
I'm pretty sure
there
I
would seem
spoke
to
it.
be one in the south, past the Fountain Thorns, as well as one, I think, towards the northeast.
Okay. Well, thank you for all that you can offer. I would love to have you at my manor at some point. Just go to Springbell. It's the you can find it, no problem.
He will nod. I would enjoy getting to have another conversation with you. Next time we venture in that direction, I will be sure to stop by.
Well, it's about time for my exiting speech, so if you wouldn't mind, I should probably get going. I should probably tell Maria and James to get to the see the
Excuse
send-off.
me? Like, Corvo interrupts him. Excuse me?
Yes.
Did you just say?
Maria and James, your friends.
We do not have a friend named Maria. We do, however, have a friend named James.
Well,
Has he seen us all together yet?
you don't know.
Apparently. At the very least, he knows we're all together.
You were at the introduction where you guys were all
I also
standing
want to
together.
point out that all of our names are on the fucking thing for when you guys ripped the sword sideways and gained us 50 points.
Aren't
and all
you?
of us were there for that.
But aren't you down as Noname on that?
Yeah.
I am down as Noname for that, but that's why Noname wanted to leave so fast, is because that bitch was probably immediately on his way back. There's a million places he could have seen my name on the other ones and seen me do anything else.
But he's still calling you Maria.
Yeah, I know. It's creepy.
What I mean is, like, he didn't specifically call you Noname, he called you Maria, so I kind of doubt that he knows you've changed your name. I thought at least, but you are right, your name's also on a lot of papers, so we'll see.
I also don't think thematically that's what Ty was going for.
Yep. Anyway,
Well, because I doubt that Maria will wish to see me. Yeah, tell her that I hope she has a lovely festival, and her uncle shall be there at the end.
We will let her know.
Corvo is going to message Ugovin. Just don't tell her that.
I guess he'll reply, why not? He wishes her well.
Get to that later.
Understood.
And he starts walking away.
Ugoman will wave. Goodbye.
Goodbye. As he's walking with his twirled staff and such. And
yeah, his beating stick.
yeah, as you can probably tell now, this beaten stick probably is probably the staff that I was talking about during the competition, the one that just removes magic.
Yeah. So yeah, as he turns and walks away, then yeah, Corvo will turn and gesture you in the follow.
You will nod and follow.
He will say, I believe you can infer that she very much doesn't like him.
I had noticed. However, I do not know why. He seems quite the friendly individual.
You can figure that out later. All I request that you do now is keep that in mind. And don't tell her he said anything.
He'll pause for a moment, and then eventually nod. Understood. I will not
Thank you.
tell her that he wished her well.
DB kind of jumps back up on Corvo, kind of jumping onto his shoulder. Right. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to go find them.
Ugoman will nod. Yes, and I am glad we came here. Thank you for coming with me. I found this very informative.
Of course.
However,
Are there any competition?
Oh, I was gonna say. However, some wouldn't have known that. Never mind. He wouldn't say anything else. I don't think he knows this. Continue.
Yeah.
Right. In which case, Corvo will continue. Are there any competitions so far you've been interested in?
This one and the animal one previously were two I was interested in for informative reasons.
Any you wish to participate in?
I am not sure. Noname had me participate in one before, and it was. He pauses for a minute. It was enjoyable.
Yep.
Yet
Is
strange.
that the one with the gnomes?
It was. It. I seem to have completed the task appropriately and won us a point.
Very well. Him kind of, adjust his hood a bit lower as they walk away from Quinro. Yeah. Right. So let's go see. They might still be listening to the bards.
He nods. That is likely. Let us see if we can find them.
Okay.
And we're gonna go look for whatever's left of James and Noname.
Okay.
Whoever's left of James.
He appears to have died, so you know.
Yeah. It takes you a couple minutes, but you find the two.
I have to pee really quick, so I'll be right back.
Noname brings her cardboard cutout of James. I bring my cardboard cutout of Yukoven.
Yup. It won't take me too long. I'll be right back.
I see we have the same problem. Noname? Oh my god, she's a cardboard cutout too.
Oh my god, just give me a second.
Awesome, Nami. You probably could have done a clean sweep on that competition.
So, DM.
Sorry, there we go. Sorry, I was finishing up a message really quick.
How's Argo doing?
That is what the message was for.
Yeah, I assume.
Yeah, I
You're
just-
usually the
He's not
go
giving
between.
me an answer, and I'm mad at him about it, but we're gonna leave it.
I return.
Yeah.
Hello.
Maddie, you could have gone a clean sweep. I know Noname probably would have had me do disadvantage for your history checks, but
This a bit. She fucking. I heard Quinro's voice immediately. She would have passed out on stage. Fucking.
Hello there.
oh
Okay,
man,
dude.
another heat stroke victim.
Oh, Quinro!
You just hear the ooh and it'd be all over.
Oh.
Oh.
For the sake of James not being here for a bit, we'll say that he like maybe got a little bit too much water in him when he was
It's in the
bobbing
John.
for apples.
Yeah.
And well, I was gonna say he's in the medic tent. He like snorted some and just is like coughing shit up and having a bad time.
Sounds good.
Yeah. He accidentally walked by and ate the zucchini.
Just to mock the guy. Oh, I'm about to touch it, about to touch it, about to bite it. No, if it touches your lips. Boop.
So yeah.
Um,
He seems to be out for now. We'll say that he's at the tent at the moment. The medic tent.
Okay. It works for me.
Mhm.
they come around.
So I guess we find her. So, hello,
Yeah.
Naname.
Hey.
What seems
How
to?
did the
Oh, sorry.
how'd the thing go?
It went very well. There were many interesting facts, and we got to speak with both. What was his name? Devin. We got to
Devon.
speak with Devon and Quinro.
It's just like,
He was just mandating it. It wasn't anything.
okay. I'm just glad I didn't go.
Where's James?
We were bobbing for apples, and James, on his way down one of them, forgot to breathe in and hold his breath. So he breathed in a good lungful of water, but didn't
Oh.
stop and won anyway.
Because he's
So
a
he's at the-
man, obviously.
So he's in the medic tent. They're working. on
Jesus.
it. Yeah. But before that, he threw some axes really far, and I pickpocketed a woman for points.
You didn't just steal from someone, was it like,
No.
Okay.
It was a whole event.
okay, you did more competitions,
Yes.
right?
We were slightly less productive. However, we
And-
did secure one half of a point.
DB will jump in front of Naname, like, hold up his hands, like, me too.
And what did you do, little buddy?
He secured us one half of a point.
He thumbs up and shakes his head. He beat a rooster in chess.
I am very proud of you. And she will pick up BB and just smother him with affection.
He's proud too.
All that practice beating me at chess, huh?
Nods.
Nods. Yes. Alright.
You're starting to see crowds of people starting to gather by the main central area.
It sounds as though Quinro will soon be giving his departing speech and be replaced by the next Lord.
You don't have to go.
I didn't really plan on it.
That makes sense.
I was wondering if you guys were going.
You speak up.
If I was wondering if you guys were gonna go, because if you guys go, then I won't feel as bad. We won't miss out on any information on the next big event.
In that case, one of us can certainly go to, I can't think of the word, to retain the information.
If you want, I can send DB.
To the event or with me?
Well, to the event was my idea.
I'll be okay. I'll just go to a ring toss or something while it's going on.
I
From-
mean, it's just
From
in
Quinlan.
case, something to, DB, he's a good scout, but he's not exactly,
You two should go. and take DB with you, or leave him with me. I'll be okay. The voice.
I
Judging from.
hope you all had a lovely time in the festival.
He's standing
I'll
behind
go
you.
over there. I'm gonna go over there now.
Yeah, kind of fucking interrupted us there.
Yes,
Oh,
God.
no, this
I'm just kidding.
I was trying to
Like
do
I
it at a
said,
lower
voice
voice so
rings.
you guys could continue.
Oh, no, I was just saying. Don't worry, the voice rings throughout the whole thing. I'll be able to hear it, and so it's actually like, that's it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go.
I
You
hope
guys
you all enjoyed the
go to the
festival.
thing. I'm gonna just. She just
I
like
had a lovely
headed
time
down
being
and
there
walks
with
off to
everyone.
it.
Now, with everyone
Hold on.
participating.
Let's go, Yugovin.
Would it be alright if I went with Noname? I had something I wanted to ask her.
Alright, if something happens, I'll just... kind of points to his head and points over to the general direction. BB.
He'll nod.
Do I have the
Mm,
cat?
no.
Is that what this is?
He'll nod back and walk away.
Okay.
Do I have DB? Am I the are we playing bad vibes detector?
Yeah, you have deeps.
Nice.
And soon you'll have a robot.
Mediocre vibes. I'll wait.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if you want to do Corvo, listen to
Yeah.
Quinro, and then
Yeah, I'm
I'll
gonna
bug
do
Noname.
Corvo first, just so it's not the speech on
Quinvo.
the undertone. Yeah. But
I think you mean Corvovin.
I hope everyone had a lovely time with me being here. Yeah, there was so many of you lovely civilians of the Kingdom of Terra have shown how great of a
So many
nation.
of you lovely peasants.
I hope I lightened up this festival. Tool.
I,
Sorry.
but I do have to say that my time is gone. But next up we have Meltan as a individual comes out with a green oh whoops, sorry, I clicked on something. Things, everything's going wrong on my end, guys. The world will lie again. As a lady with a green hair comes out, round glasses that are clear. Sorry, I'm trying to pull something up real quick that should have done a while ago. Man, sorry.
Don't have stage fright. Meltan, come on out.
No time.
Please, oh god.
So, a lady with like moss green hair comes out with round glasses, a green dress with the symbol of Marv on it, which is a lotus flower with an eye in the center, in a slitted eye.
Ew.
And she also walks out with another individual as next to her there is which is another fox lady, smaller in stature
We have
and
Batgirl.
wearing the same symbol across her ground. You see Meltan as she walks up and she's like, "Hello, everybody. Hey, I hope that we are all having a lovely festival. Oh, but everyone, I hope that you enjoyed this this stick in the mud. Well, let's continue on with the festival. Oh, Marva style." As she says, so a couple of different games that are going to be going on on the event stages. We have the dancing competition slash talent instruments competition. We got the Fib and the Fiddler, which is a lying competition or true talent competition. You get to choose that one. We have our coveted baking competition. We have the drinking competition, and those who are wishing to test their strength, we have the arm wrestling match going around. So, those are just a couple of the different events that showing up. And I hope that we all have a lovely time together. Yeah. As he already said, I'd like to say a farewell to Quinro, and a farewell to you, Milton. As Quinro hits his staff on the ground as runes circle around, as he gets teleported away.
Noise.
As so. Yeah, let's get on to the competition. And, I don't have something as flashy as Quinro's thing over there, as she nods her head towards the sword. But I'm hoping that we can have a fun time in general. Have a lovely time. See you around the floor. As she walks off. With the second person in tow. And so you start to walk back as Yugovin and Noname.
Noname
Noname's
has
stealthy.
dipped around a corner, back to whatever building she's at, and is trying not to panic.
Perfect.
Or you have both the cat and the robot there. You're fine.
Fine. This couldn't go wrong in any way.
You are fine, Oname. You are
About
fine.
Quinro? Like, I'm just...
Once he catches up to you, he'll turn the corner. Hello, Noname.
Here you go.
I had a question to ask. Are you feeling well enough to respond?
Yeah. In fact, a distraction would be really nice.
He will nod. I've been trying to understand all of you as much as possible. And I thought maybe you could give me insight as well as help me do better when it comes to my interactions with you all.
Sure. What's up?
I have noticed often when either James or Corvo seems to have emotional distress, you are the one to assist them. What do you usually do to help them calm down or feel better?
Love that. Or
I try to talk them through what the problem is to begin with, and then, I guess, offer comfort in the form of whatever I think suits them best, and then if they want a solution, I will try and aid them in coming up with one. If there isn't one possible, I will offer a distraction, and then if they want to be alone, I will let them. If not, I will try to stay with them until they can have somebody else nearby, I guess. Why?
He nods. Because these instances where one of the three of you has emotional distress seem to come up more often, and I wish to be of use during these instances, and I have not been so far.
That's very sweet of you, Yugovin.
And in an attempt to learn more about you, I wanted to know. So, thank you. I will try and do as you say.
That's good to hear. Glad to hear you're taking an initiative, and she's gonna pop a candy in her mouth.
And he'll
Oh man, that's the beetle.
Shit, that's a piece of para. No.
Ah. Tastes like magic.
No, she like, you know the thing that every kid does when they open up one of them like candies that has like the two flat edges to unwrap, where they just grab it and pull as hard as they can,
Mhm.
you know, till it like wraps so it's flat and then pulls it out to eat it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pop. He'll pause for a short time and watch you eat your candy. and then say, "You had mentioned a distraction before. Do you find this is distracting you appropriately?"
Yeah. It's my uncle would bring me back candy when he went on trips to Merva, and he would give them to me when I was not doing great. So it does the dual job of comfort and distraction. Because I got my uncle and my brother, and it's not as big of a problem.
Hermod, that seems a very efficient way of dealing with your emotional standing.
Of your silly emotions.
Yes. He'll pause again for another awkwardly long period of time before saying, "Corvo had warned me that you do not like Quinro. Is your current state because of him?"
Full body tenses up. DB gets like squeezed in the process.
Vibes, vibes.
Bad
Tight
vibes, bad
hug
vibes.
vibes, tight hug vibes.
But she's just kind of stuck doing that.
With long enough, with enough of that, he'll finally go, "I apologize. I did not mean to make your situation worse."
It's okay. I'm okay. Just need a second.
Would you rather talk about it, or would you rather a distraction?
Are you using my own advice against me right now?
I am attempting to. Is it working?
It is touching. I think distraction is probably the best right now.
He'll nod. In that case, would you like to throw rings or hit gnomes?
I love because I can like fully visualize like him like waiting and then it clicking in his head of, oh shit, I made it worse.
Yeah. What will
Like,
make this better?
It takes him a second.
He's
Why don't we
practicing.
try that? Why don't we try that ring toss?
He'll nod. Then that is what we will attempt. Hopefully it will work as a distraction.
She's gonna walk very stiffly.
You will follow alongside her. Actively, he will try and match so that he is like next to her the whole time. He won't walk too quickly or slowly, attempting to ensure that there is someone with her at at all times.
He's trying
Okay
his
then.
best.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, if you wanna do a dex check
I
with
would
the
like
ring.
to dex check. Just straight dex?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Not cool.
Doesn't. It just knocks off the ring and off the bottle.
How many do I get?
You get 5. Ding, ding. So, you get to you throw one, and you all throw all 5 of them, and only one lands in it. And it seems that that thing was just barely snuck its way onto it.
Yeah,
You all
that's
know
just
these
about
games
what I
are rigged.
expected.
Goblin will give you a thumbs up. You seem to have succeeded with one.
Yeah, you get the other ones get 1 point.
That was
Yeah.
very entertaining to watch.
Yeah. Thanks, you Govan, for trying.
nods. Should I attempt it as well?
I think you should.
He will nod and try the ring toss.
Okay, go for it, use.
Just a dex check?
Mm-hmm.
Dex check! I'm about as good at this as Naname is. Unos. Dos. Tres. God damn
You say each one in different languages.
it. I don't,
Dos.
eins, zwei, drei, vier.
Mucho.
You have one more?
No, that's all 4. Oh, I get 5.
Yeah.
One. Dos. Eins.
You're going to
Eins.
take the ring with him.
It'd be dry, not eins.
You go up and you throw all your rings, and it's just ding, 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 ding.
This is more difficult than I expected.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Kind of wish either one of us had 2 eyes for this. Depth perception is probably a big factor here right now.
He nods. It is likely
In
hindering us
retrospect,
both.
She's looking at him like she looks a little bit better, you know.
Mhm. He is glad. Oh, excuse
She's
me.
crushing DB.
Squeeze
Vibes are
cat.
a little bit better.
Yeah. Slightly better
Not
vibes.
bad. I think they're having fun.
And Corvo approaches.
Yeah. Upon, you know, he would see you guys doing your thing. He wouldn't say anything. If you happen to look back, he would be at a table, writing something down.
Please tell me he heard the fucking depth perception would probably make this easier joke.
He did seem to chuckle at some point.
Then I guess turning away from the ring toss, the 2 of them with their ungodly perceptions would both notice him.
No, I will leave her name in her group so that kind
Oh
of
yeah.
Yeah.
forget and chase her down and pass out.
It appears Corvo is done listening to the speech. Well, they'll head over to him.
How you doing? How was the?
He looks up. Hello.
Hello. Why did you say hello like we're complete strangers?
You walked up and you were mumbling something. I didn't know if, you know, there was...
Sorry, I was deaf. Okay. Yep.
The speech went fine, as you could probably hear. He just introduced, Meltan. Excuse me. She walked onto the stage, with a fox woman. Yes, I can remember. And didn't make much note of it. So I don't know. They didn't have any new major events to add, like Quinro with his sword. She just said that they would be changing competitions now.
Fair. Glad we don't have to do any other stupendously ridiculous thing to get an absurd amount of points that gives us a stupid lead. Did anyone else lose that sword? Did you notice?
I do not know. It is unclear if the sword was misplaced again. Displaced.
Alright.
It would be beneficial
Well-
if it weren't. Therefore, we have a better chance of winning the prize.
So far, every competition we've gone to, we've been top contenders in it.
I agree. It seems we have a
Almost-
good chance of winning.
It's almost as if we're protagonists.
Yeah.
You see, action economy.
I mean, to be fair, with how well the Lord's lore people rolled, we could have dominated in that if Corvo was the one
I
standing
know.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
be like, it starts with a V.
Yeah, like. So they only got 2 points right. So you guys could have gotten 8 points from that competition.
Yeah,
no,
what was fucking-
not 8 points. 18 points. There were 20 questions.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah. You see, kind of has trouble kind of looking up at you, because of the way his hood is set kind of differently than usual, as well as that he's writing something on a piece of paper on this table.
What should? Oh, are you writing the letter?
Yes. Holds it up. I not terribly good at this kind of thing. If you wouldn't mind, could you see if it makes sense?
Sure, I'll look it over. She'll sit down and take the letter. How unbearably straight-laced is this thing?
You see, it's actually not straight-laced at all. I have like, basically a draft. What you're gonna send to you, Maddie?
Oh dear.
I would like to lean over the letter and attempt to help by correcting any grammar and spelling errors.
But yeah, you can tell that it's a bit different than usual.
Man, I hate when autocorrect changes my words.
Should do Govin? Wrong.
You go in as a red
Just
shark.
go and listen here.
Circle. That's not the correct use of there. Who am I kidding? Corv has a far better intelligence than I do.
You have theirs wrong. No.
No, yeah.
Read.
It has been a long time since I wrote. It could be my memory is failing.
My memory's boring.
There should be a period there, and it's like in the middle of a name, just in the middle of a word. You should paragraph break here. It's one paragraph.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Remove all spaces.
We'll hand the letter back and just say that was. I mean, gets your emotions across pretty well.
Oh, so guess it's worth something. You kind of fold it up, and he kind of looks over and you Govin.
Yes.
You were looking at it.
I was attempting to assist with grammar or spelling. However, I do not seem to find any mistakes.
Oh, all right. You'll keep folding it. All right. I'll just send it off whenever I find her again. He'll put it into his coat.
This means we get to go talk to Dove again, right? Or sorry, Doomfist, right?
Yeah, either way works.
She did call her
Whenever
Doomfist.
we
I'll call her
happen to
Doomfist.
Whenever we happen to come across her, I'm sure she'll come out of the woodwork for the Hollyoak competitions.
Speaking of coming out of the woodwork, Tyler, do I see fair anywhere?
To be honest, I was gonna actually ask you to roll for that.
I want to
Yeah.
have basically been looking around the only time I could.
Speaking of coming out of the woodwork.
Damn, not great.
Yeah.
I'll roll in public just so you can. Nope.
Nanami just like keeps every once in a while just stopping and looking around, and then keeps going. Like, this is gonna get a lot harder at night.
But you can hide in everything.
It's already hard
The
to
thing is, once it gets to nighttime, they're screwed. They auto turn them into one darkness. It's not a choice for them.
already hard enough in the manor. You thought about putting a gift or anything in it?
I'm not so sure there's anything I could put in it.
I don't know. Something saying that. I don't know, candy?
Do you have one?
Noname pulls out 2 very large bags filled with candy from behind her.
I'll
Yes.
have one.
she'll put them down on the table. There's like suckers, there's like gummy bears, there's like lollipops, hard candies. There's like a surprisingly large amount of this. Like everything else seems very like a little bit of one of it, a little bit of everything kind of thing. But one of the bags is just full of these hard candies called cannonballs.
Yep, the gobstoppers.
Yeah.
He'll
Oh,
take
you
one
know
of the
that she was eating before the comfort candy.
he'll take one of the suckers and put it in there. I suppose that makes sense.
Put the candy back in her bag.
Is there any of the Marva competitions either of you are interested in?
I do not know what the competitions are yet. Oh wait, we could hear her? Is that right?
No. You guys walked away. It was more of
Okay,
you were near it.
I see.
Oh.
I do not know.
Noname
what-
got pretty far to not hear the voice.
to hear less Quinro, okay.
Yeah.
We do not know what any of the competitions are yet.
Well, there's the arm wrestling, which is the advancement of the bell ring. They have the pie baking contest. The other ones, Tyler?
Let me pull up the document. I was just posting something.
Pie baking, there was the lying one.
Yeah.
A lie, what you say?
a lying
There
one.
was. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Captain
Oh,
Candy.
it's scary.
Yeah, Kevin Candy.
Oh,
I'm
that's
Uh,
scared.
you.
I want to point out that I spent 10 gold on candy, and you get 5 of those for 1 copper piece.
Yep.
You have a mountain of candy.
I bought so much candy.
There's a joint competition of like music and a dance competition, the lying competition, a drinking contest, baking contest, arm wrestling, and that's all they said. So
I'll be right back.
I would love
Sorry.
to do the lying one.
I may also attempt at lying. I do not do it often. I would not mind trying.
I just want to see if I can tell who's lying. I myself am a terrible liar.
Would you like to attempt to tell if I am lying?
Yes.
I have a pet, or had a pet, named Rufus.
Okay, roll, motherfucker.
18.
for your check.
19. Shit! He was lying.
Oh,
Same one.
He was lying.
Lie.
He pauses. You are correct. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Was my lying good or bad?
It was pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I hope you're not lying.
little jokes there. No. It was really good.
Thank you. Maybe I will attempt, if that is the point of the game.
Well, one way to find out.
No,
I
who knows?
look, when were the events happening?
It was they didn't give like a specific time, but if you go over to a jester, they the dance slash music competition is first. Then it's the the lying competition
back.
with, and then near the end it's the baking competition and the drinking contest.
So first.
Everyone tells you all that.
So it's.
No, it was something that you needed to go to the jester for.
Yeah, we needed the times for them. So so it's the dancing, the lying, and then the other stuff.
Mhm.
So we've got time
Dancing,
before the,
lying, drinking, baking.
So we've got some time before the lying competition. Do you all want to try and participate in the dancing?
I do not know how to dance, but I can attempt.
Neither do I.
Corvo sits there. It's like, yeah, I think you guys know the answer.
Come on. Let's all go dance terribly together.
It is a good idea to attempt. Any points are good points.
He kind of goes and rubs his face, maybe the mask, like, no.
Got stage fright?
Not exactly. I don't like dancing.
Why don't you like dancing?
Kind of looks up and it's like, I believe it's inferred.
If you mean it's inferred by saying so, we can tell you're terrible at it.
More time?
Does having it be inferred mean you're terrible at it?
I believe you can tell I'm not exactly, stumbles with it.
Uncoordinated.
Family is killed by dancers.
Yeah.
They tap danced on my parents' grave.
Let's at least go check it out. If it's a partner dance, then maybe you can get out of it, because you Govin and I will dance together. But if it's all dancing, I'm dragging you up there with me.
Well, if it's partner dancing, I believe in the opposites. That's the whole thing. Let's go check it out.
We will get him to dance by pure jealousy.
So, you all head up and get to the competition. This one actually seems to have a big crowd of people. People are starting to sign up. And, Corvo, while you...
Sorry, is there like a billboard or something? Like, is it?
Yeah, there's a little sign saying, song and dance.
Give me the rules.
So, you
No,
can't,
no dipping.
so pretty much, you just have to dance to whatever song the bard that's playing is doing. Well, not bard, just musician in general is playing.
Maestro.
Yes, the maestro.
Maestro, 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 maestro.
Yeah,
Maester
so-
makes their appearance. Hey, fellas.
But pretty much it's just going to you can there's several different people playing their song, and the people that are dancing dance to the song, but also you have to continue dancing for each different song. So
They don't play Freebird, you
endurance.
can't dance to that song.
somewhat of like an endurance test slash
Hell yeah.
Huh, alrighty.
yeah. Zach, I just realized I'm a robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Everyone's fucking dying. You just.
Maybe that's terrible.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he will
Eventually,
always.
there's gonna be a big cowboy guy walking up with a throw mat, and there's gonna be a pink tiefling with him, and
Oh,
you start
no.
tap dancing on it.
No.
Talk about leaded water.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a cross-dimensional dancer, fellas.
Oh my god.
As you guys are all walking up to it, you see the crowd of people. Corvo, from behind you hear, so, which one are you doing? As you turn around and you see a hobgoblin chick with red hair and sorry, we're looking at their picture. Yep, red hair with a sort of green mesh and a red dress with purple eyes, with sort of a pigtail look going on. As she just goes like, so what are you planning to do? And Corvo, you actually recognize this individual.
And as he turns to go, oh, hello, Anna Macy.
Hey Corvo, been a while. So which part
Nothing. Sorry.
So which one are you doing?
Which one? Excuse me.
Well, you were at the competition, so I assumed that you were going to partake in one of the activities.
Yeah, well, I was just going to the dance with my friends here.
Man,
Noname will wave.
Govin will wave.
she does a
Same
sort of like a
Yeah.
she does like sort of a peace sign towards you, and she's just like, "Hey, man, Corvo, I taught you all that time to how to play the violin, and you decided to go dancing instead."
Noname's head if the camera was like between the two of them, Noname just like tilts sideways into frame next to looking up at him.
And as I just the creak of he just looks over at you and looks back to her. I've gotten rusty.
The violin, you say?
Rusty, you say?
Yes. Meow meow meow.
Someone kill my name! As you
Yeah.
see this scruffily bearded gentleman with a banjo.
That is rusty.
I'm Richie.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a brother in another world who's a sheriff of the lead poison town.
So as he hobbles off with sort of that like hillbilly jump kick.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, the violin.
Yeah. It's been all that time.
I didn't know if there was a instrument competition here.
Well, yes, there is. There's one right now.
I thought this was a music and dance competition. I thought it was implied.
Fucking kicked you, Govin.
Yeah.
Govin leans into frame behind Noname, like, but there was a music competition.
Yuko, what are you standing on? It looks back.
He has anti-gravity magic. I thought you knew this.
You look at him, and instead of him like leaning over, his whole body's just like tilted, like
Yeah.
somebody's took the layer and rotated it.
It's just like the tip of his toe that's touching the ground.
Well, I didn't know. I suppose it's been really long, and I do appreciate your lessons, but I don't think I'd be. It's been a while and all that.
And all that.
Well,
That's
friends,
a
do you
lot of
think that
ways
we
of
think we
saying.
should?
That's a long-winded way of saying you're a coward.
I like this one.
DB nods in agreement.
I'm just saying, James already beat you at the thing you're supposed to be amazing at.
Oh,
They cheated.
They cheat. I think it would be a lot harder to cheat at this one, but if you don't, but you know, if you think you can't do it,
Oh, is that Corvo? As
Fuck you!
now they're really coming out of the woodwork.
You start to go away, go away.
as another individual shows up, a pale-skinned, human-looking girl with a pink eye shadow, a mole under her, mole on her chin, pink hair with a single earring on her left ear, and a nice pink dress. As Corvo, you also recognize this one. I don't know if you'll fully remember this one. Do you?
No.
It's her roommate, Rosie.
Ah. Oh.
Otherwise known as the GF.
so
So, Corvo, are you gonna? It's been a while.
It has has been, and he kind of looks over at Ugo and Naname, kind of.
Noname is still like 90-degree tilt, looking up at you.
Yeah, he'll get kind of. Fine.
There you go.
And-
Sorry, I came in late. What was going on?
Corvo's gonna show his new traveling companions his skill on the violin.
While
And
we
Naname
attempt to
finally-
dance.
Noname finally like straightens her spine.
Well, I'm excited to see how well you do now since you haven't had Animosity's training.
Well, are instruments provided there?
No, but don't worry. She sort of pulls out this bag and she's like, my parents got me this a bit ago. You want the violin? She sort of puts her hand in the bag and starts reaching around. She pulls out the violin that you actually were training on when you originally started training with her. And it's like, nice and good for you. Does a quick test to see how if it's tuned, and it is, and it hands it over.
You've been given a weapon.
Taken the string. I remember this thing sounded profoundly like a guitar.
Get her.
Get it.
Well, we'll see who wins this competition.
Of course. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to beat you.
Well, let's see if the student beats the master.
We're going for second place.
Well, hey, second place will still take away points from me.
That is still
Well.
an effective strategy.
Don't worry, Corvo. If you don't get first, I will only tell James for the rest of the evening.
Of course.
Assuming he does not
Just trying
drown.
to trying to see if I remember how the tune went. Kind of places it the strings. I don't know how to describe music without
He
just
starts playing Fire into Flames.
no. As he just kind of like pulls across the strings, just hear like better.
DB, get off this. Sorry. Well, we'll see you around. Yes.
Do you know if the dancing competition is single person or is it a group thing?
It's Rosie speaks up. It's more of an endurance base. See, while all the people were playing their instruments, we're supposed to dance to them. We can sort of dance to whatever tune that it gives. So, it's
Then-
more of how long you can last.
Coordination doesn't matter. You guys are all fucked.
Naname will like put a hand out to Rosie, the one that was gonna dance, and she'll say, "Well, then, would you like to come with us? Because we plan on heading there now."
Oh no.
I don't know. Do you think you can keep up with me?
We will attempt.
I don't need to keep up to admire you.
Well, I'll keep my eye on you.
Ladies.
Naname's
Ladies, I'm here too.
Yeah. Excuse me. You guys have to compete against me, okay?
Yugo is sitting between their like, like, don't worry, there is enough of me to go around. You're not focused on him at all.
You can detach me if you like. You carry me around with you.
I get it. I'm a hunk.
I'm not a charisma-based character for nothing.
Corvo, do you know how to deal with this much puss? Of course you don't.
I am what one might call a pussy bender.
You thought my powers
They
were
need to
gravity.
make,
You
they
were
need to make me a
wrong.
fourth element after my ability to control this element.
A fourth element, you mean a fifth?
okay.
Anyways,
We go dance, Corvo goes to play.
Yep. Well, it's sort of they're on stage. You guys are dancing in like
Yeah,
a field.
Yes.
that's what I mean.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes. So. So. We're going to start the dance. As the first instrumental person shows up, and they try. All right. You know what? I realize that uh, I have different character sheets for event things. Wait, does it not even? It doesn't. Oh well. So this guy's gonna go. He has just a 0 bonus to it. As oops, there we go. Oh, he does actually fairly well. As this man has the bongos just as make your endurance checks. If you wish, you can have a performance with your Constitution modifier.
I will absolutely do.
Performance using Constitution.
Yep.
Congratulations, mine doesn't change at all. Please tell me you go if you go, it gets really good that he just fucking like gets me in the gut.
So you go and go.
Minus, I'm just doing this, so just minus this by.
Minus.
Oh yeah, never mind. Performance. Yeah, never mind. If I just roll con, that's the same thing. Cause I don't have
Yeah.
proficiency. It's a 7. I just take that as my performance then. I just
you go
perform.
and I'm gonna actually let you have advantage on this. You're a robot.
It's 12.
Good enough for the first competition. But Noname, as you go with the dance with Rosie, one sec, I actually realized I haven't rolled for Rosie yet. Oh, as you went to dance with Rosie, she is a dancing machine. As she just goes on a wild dance with you, as you
She's
are
swinging you
exhausted
around.
after- yeah, she's doing like they're just twirling you around like it's nothing sort of dance move, and you're just dizzy and you just pass out. As
Lay on
She-
the floor.
as she looks there at you, you go and she's like, "Do you care for the second dance?"
I will attempt.
Yeah, Naname, you get he'll come to you and like one sec, I'll roll a d4. See how many dances you. Oh, okay, just one. As this next man, they have a plus 2 to it. Okay, so 14. As he's doing a a fairly good job, not as good as a bongo player. As not Corvo, Ugovin, make your
Corvo
constitution.
kicks him off stage. My turn.
Let's go.
As you go, as she's just like, let's dance. You memorize every dance move that she just
I was
did
gonna
to
say,
Noname.
I've learned.
Dance move acquired.
I am
Yeah.
a machine.
As you dance perfectly, as she passes out. As
Oh, this is bad. Now Ugovin thinks the only purpose of this dancing thing is to knock out your dance partner. Oh no.
Just a fight.
Yeah.
you go and you see a couple of people are
I'm
starting
sorry.
to back away from you guys, and since you walked in with Rosie, you wake up and Rosie's sort of like laying on you.
Ugovin just put her down with you. Start
you have
making
to
it
dance.
well.
There's screen of
One
proof.
thing, Tyler.
Yeah?
Before, I'll just wait for you to say Corvo comes. I'll say it.
It was going to be after this one, as another performer comes out. This one has a +3, not +3, +4. As another fairly decent performance. As you go over and make your Constitution performance
Okay.
check.
Shit. 9.
Uh, so this time it's less of a you being too exhausted, but you you walk up to another partner and you just sort of like elbow them in the side as they're like as one of the people walk up and is like, Sir, sorry, you're disqualified. You're not supposed to hit the gas."
I apologize. I did not mean to.
You go over and just, "Drat, they followed me again." So
Okay.
yeah, you walk over and Noname, your rope is still laying on the side of you, but yeah, you're up. There's sort of a bench for you to the side. You're still.
Whoa, my brain. Okay. She'll like look at Rosie and be like,
She looks extremely adorable.
"Aw." And then we'll like kind of prop her up against her, and then we'll just kind of look towards the stage to see when Corvo will be showing up.
You see
And
you
so
go.
Tyler.
Mhm,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
No, I was saying that Yugovin walks up there as Corvo walks up onto the stage.
Yeah, before Corvo got on stage, can DB help him by just helping him relax and help him to remember? And can he guide us himself as well?
You can guidance yourself, but you can't. Just you're not gonna get the advantage.
Alright,
Sorry, mate.
here it goes. And so, just disclaimer, I couldn't find a violin cover of this song, so use your imagination. This is the best I could find. I know we're gonna go play it out loud, but like,
I think
Mhm.
he's just sending it in the chat.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
oh no, should I put in general
Just a
playlist?
good message.
Yeah, message is fine.
'Cause it's
Yeah, this isn't violin, but this is the best I could find, so, you know, bear with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll your check to see how well you do it.
For a few dollars more.
D-
oh.
Holy shit!
You do have a plus
Holy
7.
shit!
It's not like you're necessarily terrible at this.
So yeah, this somber song plays as I haven't listened to this song, so I don't know how it actually goes. But
It's somber, don't worry.
so a somber song plays as people are starting to go for more of a slow dance for this one. As the song comes to the close, it actually gave a good break for everyone. A lot of people have been playing like fast, upbeat songs,
Mhm.
and
All of them play through the fire and flame.
yeah, excluding the bongo player.
Do you guys know the bit from the Salt and Pepper Diner?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do not.
Snoop, take it. Anyways, so yeah, so next up is Animasi. As her character, she also
Who's
didn't
gonna
work
do
well.
it better than me?
Uh,
Like cowboy song.
Yeah. So she has a 5. Sorry, I'm looking up stuff for her at the moment. Her 4, so 8. So she has a plus 8 for it. Let's go. Yeah.
Hey.
She. Looks like she also had a guidance on her.
Ooh.
Yeah. So not as well as Corvo. She sort of looks impressed as she plays her flute and she does sort of like I don't know a good song for it. A fast upbeat song. Fire and Flames. And then yeah. So after that, I have to roll a couple other people to see if they get any points.
I'll, so they're both disqualified. Can Corvo go talk to them now, or is that disallowed?
You can, yeah.
Alright, so while they're playing and he's over, he would walk over to where they are. And, you know, he walks very stiff, kind of obviously nervous, as he kind of holds the violin in one hand and the brace in the other. At least that's over.
Over, you played amazing.
It was
Ah.
very melodic.
Thank you. I haven't played in a while, so I wasn't sure, and the song I had in mind is not like everyone else, so I didn't know it was even allowed.
Music competition. I think that qualified as music.
Uh, that makes sense in retrospect, but you know,
I don't know.
you know.
Well, we certainly have a few people hit it here who enjoyed it greatly. Personally,
I'm glad both of you did.
robot. Rosie, you good? There she is.
He walks over, fucking knocks her legs out. Go back.
I will not lose.
Noname has like propped her up on her, so Rosie's head is on Noname's shoulder.
Hey, how you doing?
You missed Corvo playing.
That's disappointing.
I
Well,
did pretty good.
you have a soft shoulder. Also, as it's her head's on your shoulder, her hair is like silky smooth. Yeah, silky soft. Yeah.
You can keep resting there for a bit. The competition's still got a ways to go.
Would you? Yeah. And you guys can look through all the different roles that people got. Like I said, it was a larger competition.
Somebody got fucking epic.
Yeah.
Epic.
Please tell me
Yeah.
that man showed up with like the world's weirdest instrument.
Hold one sec. So first
Yeah,
off,
with the triangle.
there's a guy that did real poorly, as he walked upon stage, pulled out his guitar, brushed his hair out of his face, and then accidentally punched his guitar and broke it in half.
God.
As he just started to walk off stage, and people were doing that like, you know that like white people dance where they just sort of move side to side.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just sort of did that at that point because it was just like, what do we do?
The white people dance. I honestly, you could have just left it at white people dance. I would have known exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah. But and then once it gets to near the end, that guy in the straw hat with the banjo pops out and
Yes.
rocks the house. Everyone feels like extremely
So
excited
freaking out
afterwards.
that round. Everyone was just so fucking pumped.
Yeah. Like everyone's just dancing and like even the people that like got out and are still tired are dancing to it.
Ding 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 ding. This one's a
No
classic.
shit. No one can resist that song.
I'm back.
No, it's
You missed a guy punching his guitar so hard it broke before he got to play, and then the guy that got the nat 20 was the banjo man.
yeah.
He played through the fire and flames too.
It's like, hey, one hop this time. Everyone dances to that song.
Fucking hilarious.
Hey, that's
Honestly,
the
power
joke.
move though.
Yeah.
Dance, my minions, dance. I don't need charm person.
I am charming enough as is.
Not
Gofen
that's real
must
good.
clean gears.
As Corvo, you gave that guy a run for his money, to where his group, the Mighty Spittoon, is only got 2 points. But yeah, so didn't come out on top, but got close.
Second place though.
Yeah, like second place.
Oh.
You lost to the mighty Splatoon, let it.
Well, hopefully you enjoy those 2 points.
Mm-hmm. Well, I gotta get going to the other competitions. See you around, Punter. As he puts out his hand.
I like to think they stare Corvo in the eyes for like a second half, and then they walk off.
Just right at Corvo.
And stare at him silently.
Yeah.
Noname
a
has
stranger.
put like the coat from the butler outfit that's in the bag around Rosie.
Yeah. Rosie,
Is Corvo... I'm sorry.
I was saying that, as you guys are sort of walking around, Rosie sort of around your arm.
As he sees the coat, he'll say, actually, I've been meaning to post that. He kind of holds up his arms, and you see that his torn, mangled sleeves are being held secure by being tucked under his gloves. He goes, I would really like to know if there's a tailor around here.
Who are you asking?
I mean, he just says it to, he's just musing to Naname.
Yeah. Well, why don't we see if there's a tailor in the next town we stop by? Because I highly doubt there'll be tailors for hire in the festival.
It's true. And he kind of, holds his hands down.
Animasi shows up and it's like, hey, Corvo, wow. And you said that you didn't want to play.
It's just I didn't know if the song would really fit, and I haven't played it. And he just kind of rambles like that.
Shut it. Shut your mouth. We don't talk bad about the music around here. Remember?
Mouth, close your eyes. Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream together.
Close your eyes, shut your mouth, dream a dream to get us out. Dream. But like I said, we don't.
Dream, 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 dream.
Dream, dream, dream,
Uh,
dream, dream.
After the guy broke his guitar, that's the song he started singing.
Just hella off
There's a
key.
fire ganassi that's just sitting there, and it's like, he's a trident, and one of his friends was a fire ganassi. It's like, shut up, man! You're giving everyone nightmares. Anyways,
That song worked for the first couple of lines though.
dude, it was a bop.
It was.
But
Shark Boy
Well-
can sing. Who knew?
well, Corvo, I'll let you keep on to that little instrument. Memory of me.
And hopefully you'll play it a little bit more while we're going. She'll like elbow Corvo.
Guess that wouldn't be a bad idea. Thank you for encouraging me.
Well, that's what the teacher's here for.
Wait,
I should probably give you your friend back.
I don't know, she seems pretty comfy. If I must go, we do have many other things that we must do. She gives you a little smooch on the cheek and she's like, okay, talk to you later.
Naname will give a small like bow and say it was lovely meeting you.
There's a bit of pink lipstick on your cheek.
No, you've been infected.
Much
Giant grasp, I'll cure you.
Okay. That's his answer to everything.
It's amazing what Shark and Grasp can do.
Naname
You go, but I'm really not sure about getting up there and singing. Psh, I can fix that.
So I was gonna put like kind of like a hand underneath the cheek smooch as they vanish into the crowd. And go, eh? Didn't know you could play. Look at that! You're just blowing everyone away out of nowhere.
He's kind of looking at it as he he like opens his coat a bit, trying to find a way to put it in there.
Shut up! Put it in the bag.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. She'll turn
then-
around and flip up the top of the bag so you can put it in.
And you know that's when he'll put the violin string. I hummed that tune to myself when I was away, so I guess it helped me to remember it properly. So right,
I feel like Agovin and Nome are just staring at him. Nome smiling, Agovin, whatever you would assume he's doing.
you go of an ovaling.
He slaps the smiling sticker on his mask.
it's not like you
The
go
magnets.
oh.
Oh god,
The
the magnets! I
magnets.
haven't thought about those since the concept art. Oh yeah, Sam, there's a joke we have that Ugovin just has like a fucking like satchel full of magnets that have like emoticon
That
things
have
on them
emotes, yeah.
that he just like sticks to himself for different emotions.
Just he just like he like kills a monster. Just like that was poggers, was it not?
And he's got like angry eyebrows and like a smiling face.
Yes.
He's got
That's
little blushing.
Yeah, little blushing cheeks.
I hope these are appropriate. You shouldn't blush at a funeral, Ugovin.
But I really like Noname. I'm sad she died.
Wait, Uname died?
Anyway,
They're both lost.
Yeah.
This is not her funeral.
Yeah.
Some poor fuckers that y'all just wandered into.
But
anyways,
as they stare, just, right. So I meant to get her down and wanted to ask a few things, but we'll find her later. I'm sure she's not hard to miss.
Very sweet.
Yeah, she was. Right. So
Then I was gonna wipe off the cheek mark, or the kiss mark off her cheek.
You are no longer infected.
Did I get it? I imagine she kissed the cheek with like the scar on it, so Noname doesn't actually 100% know where it
Yeah.
is.
Can't tell totally
you-
though.
see
yeah,
Corvo kind
so
of raised.
makes you feel better.
See Corvo goes to like he looks like he's about to grab it, but then he retracts the graphs to just a point and says like a little more there.
Oh, thank you. And she'll like wipe it all the way off. Did I get it all?
You're good.
Cool.
I can clean it. Activate shocking grant.
He'll burn it off.
Every time.
Also, Noname, make a quick perception check.
Can I do it at advantage?
Yeah.
If you get high enough, you'll notice that Uwufin's hand is glowing.
God.
Oh god.
Oh.
Jesus.
So,
Wow! Wow!
so
I may only have one eye, but
at
that's all I
first
need.
you didn't really see it well, but then you focus back towards the competition and see the last person that was there, and it's a good old fair.
Pardon me. Where you go? Just give me a second. She's gonna fucking go ham. I want to tackle her.
Okay.
So she's
It's like-
playing music or she's dancing?
she is the last one dancing, aka she won the She
Oh,
won the
damn it.
dancing competition.
We've lost more points to them.
Okay, make an athletics check, Noname.
Can I make an argument for acrobatics that I'm jumping off the bleachers?
Sure. You just need to touch them, so I'll let that slide.
You got a 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
One
I'm aware.
I know, I'm just emphasizing the fact that you got a 2.
I can't roll good at all. on this.
So, Noname, as they do sort of a victory dance, they're sort of like have their eyes closed,
Oh.
dancing around, and as you jump from the bleacher, she does a sort of Matrix-style lean-back dive, as you miss them, as you go for like a low swing, as they're right above you, as you block them with your shadow.
She's gonna like,
there.
she'll just let herself land face first on the ground and just lay there.
You do anything as that happens?
She's gonna
How long do you lay there?
for like a full minute.
One sec. Make a persuasion check.
A persuasion check.
Yep.
Wow.
As you lay there on the ground, not moving. Miss Nonami, Miss Nonami, as she runs over to you,
I died.
Wow.
as she runs over and like she's like, Miss Nonami, are you okay, ma'am,
What? Yes.
Wow.
What? She like will just hold very still until Fair's very close, and she'll just tap her foot, get up and run.
yeah. Also, she put a cure wounds on you. You didn't have any.
You feel super good.
You didn't have any damage taken to you, but you felt that magic go into you.
she taps her on the foot, says I was fine, but thanks, and she will go and run over to Isaac and you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When you get there, you're going to say, I thought you failed your attempt once again. However, she came to you.
Oh, I'm incredibly fucked come night, so I had to get in while I could. I need to point out that this woman can show up in shadows.
If you
All
don't
of
have
us
one
cast
of
in
those.
shadow right now.
I have too many holes to have shadows.
You sort of look back, and you see her like on the ground with like a blank stare out.
Like, she's doing what I just did.
Yeah.
Do not fall for it. It is a
I've
trap.
been played. People, they're having their full minute of I've been played.
Yeah. Helen walks over, signs. Well, seems like you're it. You should probably get up. You're gonna waste time.
Okay, we need to stay in very well lit areas for the next while.
Make a bubble of yes glow.
Shocking grasp.
You?
I can make you glow. With a high enough voltage.
Stop resisting.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the liars competition.
Yeah. So yeah. There's a bit of time beforehand. Start walking around. Something that happens is while you guys are walking around. Greetings. Do you wish for some rocks?
Yes. What rocks are you selling? No,
Oh,
without even flinching.
What type of rocks do you wish for?
Oh.
I have many types of rocks.
What does this man look like?
I was gonna say, what is this?
What is this? So that I just said yes.
You see this, dwarvish fellow with, a 3 braided beard, bald on the top, sort of a tannish skin color, missing an eye, and missing most of his fingers on his left hand.
Jesus.
He has 2 fingers on his left hand.
He's only
His
95%
middle
of a
and
dwarf.
thumb.
Oh my god. What is the coolest
middle
rock
finger?
you have?
Huh?
What is the coolest rock you have?
So, while I was searching around for some rocks, this rock caught my eye as he pulls out a tiger eyes rock. It's perfectly spherical. almost like a marble, and
Maybe pie up that thing.
it's it's about the size of a palm.
Sorry, did you say we could measure pi off of that thing? That took me really long, and I really appreciate that you said it. I think I actually just didn't believe you made the joke, so I had to go over it a couple times in my head. Be like, did you actually? He actually did. I'm really happy with that. Sorry.
Mason's a nerd, everybody. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh.
I'm really proud of you, Sam.
That's kind of demeaning. Retrospect.
It was just, I was expecting it. It was great. I appreciate it. That's all.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I also have this smooth limestone. As he pulls out this limestone rock that just just very smooth, like sanded very well.
There's so Madison's love of rocks is about to fucking.
Well, Mason's love for math has already come out through Sam, so.
Tyler's not Tyler.
Sam's love of purple.
Cowboys already. Yeah, Sam's love of Cowboys already come through. So.
I have this triangular spherical marble rock.
That's an oxymoron.
I realized what I said.
It's like four things and they're all contradictory. What the fuck?
It's a spherical,
shake around the
triangular, oblong, fourth dimensional.
As you shake around the marble rock, it you hear like a sphere inside the rock.
It's hollow.
Huh?
Is there a different sphere inside the sphere?
Well, it's a pyramid rock with a rock sphere rock inside of it.
Oh my god. I want it. How much for this one?
Ah, I'll say about the gold.
Done. I want cool rock. she'll look at like Corvo and you go and say, do you have any magic-y rocks or is it just regular rocks?
I sell rocks. I don't really know what to say.
That's fair enough.
Can I look at them and tell if any of them are magic?
Yeah, can I roll Arcana right quick?
No, I mean like
sure.
playing with the pyramid with the circle inside it, like totally. just
They're
fucking-
all stones of scrying.
I got
Right,
an idea.
My Arcana is.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
I have less than half of yours. I'm still proud.
So, you guys don't really sense any magical property, but Corvo, as you're sort of like skimming through the rocks, you're sort of like waving your hand over them, sort of picking them up. When you went across the hand side spherical tiger eye rock, your chest feels a warm feeling.
Tiger Eye Rock? Wait, oh, fuck.
What?
As he gets there, he's going to lean down and grab it.
Ah, you like my tiger eye, don't you?
I think I do.
How much do you wish for it? What? That doesn't make any sense.
So, let's start the bartering off on your side.
Corvo just stares at him. I like to imagine this guy looks all like smug and like, oh, I got him. And then he just, how much you want for it? And they just stare, and his face slowly drops as he
I'd
realizes.
like to buy it for a copper.
He goes like, oh man, sorry, as he sort of looks down and you see like a huge dent in the back of his head.
Jesus.
You don't know what this man has done for these rocks.
Corvo will say, The
Um,
offer's still open.
do go for the rock.
Fine.
Okay.
Rock, rock, rock.
How
Noname's
about
gonna
you?
keep looking at them. Noname's still looking at them. She's like picking ones up and looking them over and setting them down.
Yeah.
Do any of them look like crazy unusual?
You see a 12-sided obsidian rock that has weird carvings in it. Do any of you speak Draconic?
Oh,
And you
fuck.
see
fucking
huh?
double check. Nope, no, I do not.
okay, and yeah, you just see strange Draconic runes across each side.
Odd rock stuff.
Mm-hmm. You see a oh, sorry. Let me pull up my rock page.
It's your boy Rock Page. It's the Rock of Pages.
Rock of pages.
You see a gabbro rock that's sort of shaped like a skull. A basalt rock that
Oh, don't touch that one. We'll get a bad fourth sequel.
What?
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 I think he's talking about the Crystal Skull.
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, okay.
I
That
was
one didn't
so-
hit it off like the pie joke.
Well, well, I was already on basalt.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
It took you a
So,
second too long, so we moved to the next rock, and both of us like, basalt?
Like, what the
Uh, you see a basalt rock that is shaped like a bat.
I want it. She gets like
Ah.
super excited and picks it up.
Two gold and and 5 silver.
She will just give him 3 gold.
As he starts to pull out 5 silver and starts handing it to you.
No, 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 no.
Okay, if you wish.
She's so excited with this thing in her hand.
I don't think I've ever been a part of a D&D party that just didn't, that at least had someone who didn't care about money, like, who overpaid almost every time. I don't think I've been in a party that didn't have someone who overpaid.
Didn't have
sure.
someone or did have someone?
Did have someone. Well, I've never been part of one that did not have someone.
Okay.
Uh,
I was about to say Friday.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Sheeny always overpaid on Friday. Nanya always overpaid on Saturday.
Okay, okay, but like Noname, like not Noname. Nani like was 100% doing it so on purpose. You
I'm
know?
aware. Doesn't change the fact.
Oh no, it doesn't change it. I just want to point it out that
Mhm.
how she overpaid and how
Mhm.
he overpays is very different.
Yep.
you see you see a green peridot, sort of serpent-esque rock. You see a can I even say anything for the basalt? Can't remember.
It don't look like a bat.
Like a bat.
Oh right, it was the bat one. You see there's a diorite plate. Also, how long do you want me to name off different rocks?
I'm good. I've got the. I'm satisfied. I was hoping for a fun one that reminded me of home. So
Hmm.
Yeah, and I don't think
Yeah,
Logan will buy
I-
any, so.
To be honest, I was going down a list of a bunch of different rocks, and I was just naming off different types of rocks. I could have gone for a long time.
This one's a uranium deposit. Uh-oh.
ah.
I found this weird glowing one. Man, I feel weird.
It
after
burns the skin.
There was also a lead cup.
No, it doesn't necessarily burn the skin. It just kills the
but-
cells
We're not
so
doing the
quickly
leg.
that a small percentage of exposure will probably kill you in the next 24 hours.
Anyways,
Anyways, yeah.
so you guys start heading off to the other competition.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Corvo, as they walk, is going to identify the Earth thing.
As you identify it, no magical presence comes from it.
Fuck me.
Just makes your chest warm.
That'll be good eventually.
If you swallow,
Uh,
you'll always feel warm.
I swear.
One sec, out of
I'll feel warm
curiosity.
for the rest of the day.
Also, out of curiosity, did you like bring that up to anyone else, or do you just sort of have it as your own thing?
As you're identifying it, he will, explain and say, okay, so as I was examining the rock for magical properties, this particular one here seemed to have a strange reaction with something about me.
I know rocks tend to do that to people. They're cool, right?
He will message Uname, reacted to my mark.
She will stand there. Her expression will not change at all, and you'll hear, "Oh," in your head. Kind of a little bit more in like the spring kind of peppiness.
I cracked it.
Oh, but out loud she'll go, "Yeah, rocks. They do that. They're cool."
Was it a magical reaction, Corvo?
It doesn't seem to be. Upon identifying it, nothing comes up.
That is strange.
And as you're walking
Corvo will
around,
just be examining it as they walk and not spoken to.
as you're walking around, then I'm gonna make a perception check.
Do I get advantage?
Sure. As at first you're sort of paying attention to Corvo, and then you feel presence behind you as you dodge out of the way. As Fair is there as she's trying to tag you.
Fair is there.
Not this time.
Are you trying to get away, or?
Yes, 100%. I'm just gonna I'm gonna dodge if she tries again, and then just go stand where there's lots of light.
Yeah, she's gonna try again. Make an acrobatics check.
Oh!
As she goes for you, I imagine you go and be like, "What's going on?" and stops her hand from going.
Hello. He just stands for hello. You must be fair.
It is nice to meet you.
Move out the way. And are you running now?
I am trying to lose her.
Yeah.
Round a
So
corner.
she's gonna try to run after you. Make a stealth check.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're able to dodge out of the way, and
I'm on the roof.
Corvo and Yugovin, you're
Mhm.
sort of standing there now.
Corvo is extremely confused because he was staring at a rock and now suddenly this is happening.
I like to think you Govin saw it all in slow motion.
Corvo, it appears Naname is still playing her game.
Does he see the other person?
No, not right now. They've disappeared.
He looks up at her and where she was standing.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Right. Perception. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, fucker. Okay.
If she's letting you see her, that means that they would probably also see ya.
She's just trying to generally hide.
As you can't see Naname anymore.
Well, it sucks for
Yeah,
you. I
Yuka
can
looks
still
over
see
her.
her.
Looks down at-
Actually, Yugovin, you also roll.
Yeah, you were distracting her when I got away.
Oh, that's true.
You were looking
Yeah.
at Fair.
Plus, Naname
Chance you
turned
get
the
away from
corner.
me is really small.
Yeah, you
23.
can see her.
She's on the roof, like,
Click, click, click.
with a little smile on her face, watching Fair run around, trying to find her.
It seems as though Naname has got away from Fair once again.
Yeah. And, Naname, you're paying attention to, like, Fair trying to search around. You see Fair just popping through the shadows, trying to find you.
I'm basically like sitting on the roof, making sure I have as little shadow as possible.
Yeah. As Corvo and Ugovin, as you're walking around, somebody accidentally bumps into you as oh, I'm very sorry for that. I didn't see you there. As you look out, and then you look up as an unusually large tiefling accidentally bumps into you.
Oh no.
No,
It's daytime. It can't be the man you think it is.
Yeah, I thought he evolved.
He's
no,
gotten stronger.
let me explain how they look. As you see, this 8-foot-tall tiefling with pitch black eyes with 2 black slits over each of them, red skin with 9 horns on, sort of mixed in with his
Good boy.
with sort of cinnamon salt hair. Best way to describe it.
You mean salt and pepper?
No, because it's brown hair with white in it. So I'm just saying cinnamon salt.
Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha.
You could have said cinnamon sugar, but okay.
Same effect.
Whatever.
The semantics of this point.
Sugar is better. Slicked back. A larger build with scars across their body with 3 what looks to be just claw marks against his cheek from a large creature. As you also see that he is in plate mail with 4 swords on his back, 3 swords on his sides, and 1 sword from behind, like that sort of like pull it from the back sort of style.
He looked prepared to fight an army.
5 of them are great swords, while the other one are long swords. The ones on the back.
What the fuck? And who does he bump into? Corvo or Ugo?
Corvo. He's just like, I am very sorry. I didn't see you there.
Corvo turns around and has to look up for the first time in his life.
Hey.
hmm
Greetings.
Sorry, I do apologize. Well, sorry to bump into you, just trying to get to, just getting
you
around.
can walk around me.
Do I
Piece of
do I
shit.
see this happening after I'm done? After I think Fair has given up.
You start hearing a bit of a commotion off to the side. As you do look down and you see that.
She's gonna like wave at Ugovin, who I'm assuming she can talk and see her, and she'll like walk just straight down the wall, like boots and spider climb, just all the way down, walk back, be like, I was expecting you to be here.
Didn't think you were gonna be here either.
Uncle, you've grown.
No.
Yeah. It's been a very long time.
Give or take 40 years.
Mm-hmm. And he does look a lot older than when you last saw him.
40 years worth.
Yeah, probably.
Almost like tieflings aren't like elves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Fucking elves.
you see a couple more scars across his body than last time you met him too.
Okay, now I know who Jesu is. I remember. Took me a second. I had to go back and reread his thing.
Man. So yeah.
Man,
Nanami
you guys
brought
know
up
so many
another
people.
right away.
All the people I know are dead. Fuck.
Correct. It's okay. This man's almost dead.
So,
Let's get close.
you know these individuals?
I do indeed. They are my traveling companions.
Well, lovely to meet. What are you going by nowadays?
Naname. Thank you for
Nanami?
George.
April.
Nice to see your companions of Nanami.
That is correct.
Lovely to meet your acquaintance.
Yeah.
As he shakes your hand, he has a very large hand that shakes.
Big hand.
Mhm.
They shake his hand and go, "It is nice to meet you as well."
Do you wish for me to introduce myself, or do you want this one as?
I get it. This is Paramus. He's what they call the Master of Blades. I shall put big quotes around there.
It is pronounced Paramis.
Paramus, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's been 40 years. You know, you can visit sometimes.
Yes. Your brother didn't like my last visit.
Oh, what? Where you kicked his butt in front of everyone? And it was
What are
amazing.
you talking about? He beat me. You know, your brother is a very strong individual.
Early
I
onset
did beat
Alzheimer's.
you, though.
Terrible.
I did beat you, though, so.
Well, yeah. I've gotten quite a bit better since then, though.
I wouldn't
Also, I
mind a
think it
duel
still
at some
counts
point.
also, I think it still counts as you winning if you were slacking off while fighting him. I think instead of winning or losing, they actually call that a power move. Or a
What?
dick move, depending on who you're talking.
Depending on who you're asking.
How could I have held back? You saw how I held back on you. I only used one of my great swords and one of my long swords.
Because you're an elf.
Okay.
Dirty elf.
Yeah, yeah. It was nice to see you use 41 in total in one fight. That was How many did you have?
41.
just gonna, like-
41 was the amount that the extra amount that he summoned.
Oh right, he had 50. Sorry, 50. I forgot about the initial 9. She's gonna like walk around him, look at how many he has on his back. I see you're only carrying. How many does he carry?
He's only carrying 9 on him.
Only carrying the 9.
You know from back in the past, he summoned them out of thin air.
Yeah. So are you joining any teams for the competitions, or are you just here to watch?
Slay.
It would be very
Shadow Squad?
It would be very unfair if I partaked in it, right?
I don't know. I think it's unfair if either of us partaking in it.
Well, I think that you still have a long ways to go to get to me. As he sort of pats you on on your shoulder.
This guy gives me heavy Escanor vibes.
You can like.
This guy
you
gives
can,
you
like,
heavy fucking piece of shit vibes.
You can tell on Noname's face that she's like very much idolizes this person, like. This
I would
guy's
too.
so
He's
cool.
red and has 9 horns and has each a sword for every horn.
This guy's so cool.
Daddy issues.
Do you have?
He's his uncle. Her uncle. Sorry.
Father figure issues. Pardon me.
Just to clarify, it's his blink dog named Jesu, right?
Huh?
It's his blink dog named Jesu.
No, Jetsu is Abe's,
It's Abe's.
But-
Okay.
but he keeps it at the location that at his secondary home.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure because I couldn't remember if it was his or if it was Abe's.
It was Abe's.
So, is Jesu doing okay?
Yeah, I popped in a bit ago. your brother has been sort of relaxing on his training. Seems. Haven't seen him. He hasn't come by to my area
You get his
for a
ass
while.
whooped.
Yes. He is getting better. He can. Let's think. 11 blade. 11 or 12 blades he can go with now.
He is improving.
Mm-hmm.
This is a load of barnacles.
Oh, also there is a rainbow gem in the center, a necklace that he has that sort of moves throughout.
So if you're not here to compete, what are you doing here?
Well, I am only here for the second part of the area. I felt like if your brother were to show up, he would show up around this time.
What? Not gonna wait for the evening iteration?
Well, no, he sort of has a more serious look. There's an individual that I do not wish to see at that point.
Oh.
But that's not what I come here for. Also, one thing to notice, he he sort of moves his head in the general direction towards you guys, but you guys never really see him like looking directly at you.
Yeah, because his eyes are filled in black, right?
Mm-hmm. With two slits down both of them.
Can we roll insight?
Sure.
I ain't gonna. Don't I may trust this man. Like completely and wholeheartedly. So.
Which part? They're not looking directly, or
See what he's trying to look at.
with that insight, you can tell that at first you're like, okay, what's he looking at? And then you realize that the two slits in his eyes look less like tattoos and more like scars. As you don't think he can actually see normally.
He's gonna have DB fly off his shoulder. Just see if he reacts.
Are you putting him on his shoulder, or?
Just flying in the air, just hovering.
Mm-hmm. He sort of looks up at when the cat starts to fly, but looks
You
in the
follow it.
direction of the cat, but But besides that, how's your training been going, Noname?
Well, you know, I've always been better at the hands-on training than the sit-down listen
I'll
training.
be right back.
Yes. Yeah. And you do a good job at training, from what I hear from your brother. He has a lot of respect for you, and has high hopes.
I think he's just glad I finally enjoyed something other than
Games.
hiding. I mean, they're kind of games.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you ever, maybe someday you'll find my area of residence,
Yeah,
And,
he's pretty good at looking.
and maybe we can have our own sort of duel. As he sort of adjusts his shoulders, and he goes like, Tames Talamar, as the two of his blades pop out and start swirling around, as he's just like, Maybe this time I'll actually I won't have to just use
I'm
the
back.
blades.
You'll have to put some effort into fighting me this time, maybe.
Ah, I don't know. I may start making us tea while fighting.
Rude. Okay, fine, bet.
Well, we'll see how well your brother's been training you.
He's been training me very well, so you know.
Hmm. Have you also
Noname
been
just,
training with
put,
your?
like her hands on her hips, like
Uh,
Well, he was training you very well.
training me very
he
well.
also he says as he's looking at you, he says, "Seems like Daddy's finally giving you that blade."
Just gonna stop. Just gonna look down. Just gonna go. Yeah. Well, kind of. It's a weird handoff, but
Hmm.
It was an
Okay,
Italian
then.
job.
I'm trying not to use it. Yeah.
Yes, and you also have that other blade. Very interesting.
She's gonna like look down.
Uh.
Uh,
Hmm?
She's gonna pick up. She's gonna assume he means the only other weird blade around her hip. Well, the fire one. This one?
As you go like this one and start to grab it, you notice that it's blue.
She immediately lets go of it.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, so it's decorative. She'll just like kind of drop her poncho because she had it like up over her elbows, so that she could talk with her hands. She's just gonna like kind of tuck in her elbows, and the poncho will drop to like halfway down her knees to cover the blade completely. Yeah, so picked it up on the travels.
Hmm. Well, seems that you're going to have a fair bit of unique items to face me.
I'm just saying, you're not the only one with magic swords.
Swords.
I will say, unlike your uncle, that
Great sword.
that other blade won't be as effective against me with that material, with that thing.
Great sword.
Yeah, you're super resistant, you're cool and epic, and I get it.
Well, oh, hopefully we get to see each other fairly soon. I don't wish for age to get me before you do.
Don't worry, it won't. I'm gonna kick your butt one day. It'll happen.
When I'm a
Yes,
god.
when I'm using my many blades to keep myself up.
And he
She's gonna, like,
needs many blades.
Kind of like punch him in the gut a little bit, like not hard, but like the way like a younger sibling would do to like an older cousin that's bothering them.
Yeah,
And your
you
sibling would do to another cousin.
you punch him in the gut. He doesn't really flinch at all, unless you're trying to
I don't know. She's not trying to hurt him.
So yeah, you punch him and you hit his scale mail armor. As well, I'm excited for whenever we do get the opportunity, and tell your brother that if he really doesn't want you to slack off, then he shouldn't be slacking off either.
Ha! I will.
He gives you a warm smile. Oh, and it's like, well, enjoy yourself, friends of Noname.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What is that stone around your neck?
Yes.
God, I love
If
when
you
it
said
gets out.
something, you cut out.
God, I love when it gets out.
He said, what is that stone around your neck?
You don't wish to really learn about it. because just knowing about what this stone is usually means that something has gone wrong.
Noname kind of like
I
steps
was-
next to him and does like the fingers of like, ooh, spooky.
Corvo kind of, I understand. I just want to know. I'm an arcanist, you see. I just find
Arcanist.
myself interested by these things.
Well, like
If you don't want to say, I can simply.
roll a persuasion check.
Can I use it? Can I use intelligence for it?
No.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't think the knowledge of what this is should concern you at this moment.
Can I just roll Arcana to figure to put any heads or tails to it?
Sure. Go
Alright.
for it.
Now he has a better look at it, and he's talking to him. See if you can get a.
Mm.
Understand. 30.
Mm.
You were 1 away from a net. Oh, sorry, 3 away
Yeah.
from a net.
I don't think it matters. I got a 30.
Yeah.
The sigh of a DM.
Never mind. I know.
Yeah.
See ya.
One of the moments where it was one of those like, oh yeah, near impossible checks. As
The
you,
DC 29. Yeah.
Oh.
yeah. So, as you look at the the gem on his necklace, at first you look at it and just like, huh, interesting. Then something snaps on you. It's clear, then blue, then reflective, and there may be another state of it. As it looks almost similar to the same material that you guys have from the forge.
It's a para necklace.
Mm-hmm.
As that kind of like hits Corvo, he'll just mumble. "Alright."
Mm-hmm. And from looking at it, you can just feel the magical presence coming off of it. More magic than you've ever felt before.
Is the rest of the necklace, because I assume it's embedded in something, what's the rest of the necklace look like?
The rest of the necklace is just an iron chain, with looking somewhat the same material as the swords across his body.
Interesting.
Yeah. As he feels this overwhelming arcanic presence, the other two, as he like mumbled like para, you see his other hand start to like rise up, kind of twitch up, like, if please, don't want to do anything with it. I just to understand a bit more. It's-
Precious.
Noname's gonna like
No.
kind of like put a hand on his hand and put it down.
He's gonna get out of the way of your hand.
You see him put his hand on your shoulder, and he's just like, I assure you, you do not wish to touch this. Yeah, can be. Stuff can go very wrong with this. Also, Corvo, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
What's it doing? Sorry.
This is neat. Ugh!
Go
As
over this.
Oh, fuck.
As he touches you, you feel within your blood the power within
Uh-oh.
feel like it's getting charged. You start coughing the blood, but it's not even much blood right now. It's mainly just the blue glowing para within your mask, as you also have a bit of of uh of like blue lightning going into your eyes as
Oh
Is this
yeah.
familiar to the thing, Tyler?
Tea.
as
It's familiar to that.
no, not that
Oh,
uh
okay.
uh it feels familiar to, actually no, this is more than you've ever felt before.
Even
As
more than that.
hmm as a as a
So
Corvo, as you sort of look out, you you actually see from one of the shocks of eye, uh, you see uh, you in front of a of Mossman, uh, sort of behind uh, the tavern wall when you first met him, as you see you try running past Mossman, and that sort of event's happening, as you see that hand again that doesn't look like it belongs, as you just hear the as you from that one eye you feel that hand drag against you, as everyone else when
yeah, I was about to
Parmis,
say, should I roleplay the coughing?
yeah, as Parmis touched his shoulder, uh Corvo, parts of him look like they shouldn't belong where he is. Uh, the side of his face, his arm, one of his legs, as Corvo is coughing.
Noname is
Yeah.
like
So
is
as he gets touched,
incredibly.
just immediately fucking gagging.
Noname just like right away like grabs Corvo and she's like, "I don't want to talk more. Hopefully I'll see you later."
Uh,
Corvo and just start dragging him away to her
I
house.
need to get this off. And he starts like grabbing at the beak. I need to get it off.
Yeah. She'll just drag him into a corner as fast as she can, like somewhere where she can't find anyone, and she'll help him get the thing off.
you go, and do you follow them, or do you hang out?
Ugoven
the red
will
boy?
wave at the large tiefling. I apologize. Our friend seems to be sick. We will have to speak with you again later. And then he will start to walk that way.
Mm-hmm.
So as you take him kind of to a secluded place, the moment like you set him down, he fucking tears the mask off, and I guess you see, not only do you see the glitchy ethereal parts of his body, but lightning being shot into his eyes.
No, it's more of a not less lightning, more veins of like, you know those scenes in movies where like there's the red veins that go
Yeah,
across
like
the eyes.
bloodshot.
Mm.
It's like super fucked up bloodshot eyes as he just rips the mask off and
As Naname, you see the amount of blood that Corvo coughed up was a lot. As the inside of the mask, and to be honest, it's covering Corvo's face right now with red blood. Not red, blue,
Blood.
glowing blood.
She's gonna start like just wiping his face to get it off of him. You know, she has the mask set down aside. She doesn't know what to do. She ain't no good at medicine.
When does a Goblin get there? How long does it take?
Not too
It take, yeah, not too long.
Okay.
As Govin, you're starting to walk up. As Naname, you're holding him. As Corvo disappears for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Corvo, you're within what looks to be a flaming city.
IMX.
With running. You sort of look around as you can't really tell what's going on. You see you see yourself running by, but some with your with the party as they sort of duck into like a side building with
I see me and everyone else.
mhm
Minus
Ron.
Ugovin, I assume?
Hmm?
Ugovin?
no with Yugovin within a blazing city
Oh,
Gone. Making sure.
as you hear the as you see the disorganized body he at first standing a bit off to the side as it rushes towards you, clawing at the ground. Now, just
He's gonna turn and start running for where you know, the other him and the party went.
as you turn around to run, you look as it's there, as it grabs your head, ripping. As Corvo, you pop back into like Noname's arms after that vision.
So suddenly as he just reappears, he just like thrashes as if trying to like, you know, he might accidentally hit you, but your AC is incredible. As he thrashes out, he just screams like, "Don't leave me!"
Noname immediately, the second you show up again, just grabs your head and like just hugs you very, very tight. Are you okay? You're okay. You're fine. You're okay.
As he holds up his hand, are they still glitchy?
So you hold out your hand. One of them's glitchy, and then you feel a hand grab onto it, but you can't see anything as your hand goes back into normal, as your hand is soaking wet.
As he feels something like grab him from nothing, you know, that's when he'll like, you know, as you're holding him, he'll like lurch again, like kind of, you know, like covering you. It's like as it goes like, "I'm going back."
does he look like he's stabilizing or getting worse?
It seems like he's starting to get better and better,
Okay.
but Corvo, you at one point you feel what feels like thorns wrap around your leg at one point, as your leg is has a bit of blood coming out of it as it starts to reappear with the same feeling of a hand grabbing on. And one end you feel a large gust of wind blowing at the leg.
He's gonna grab right back onto Noname, you know, as hard as he can, just hoping this goes away. Like, basically fucking sobbing now.
It over time you feel the things going farther and farther away, and it's eventually gone.
Noname has a very tight hold on him, just keeping him as close to her chest as she can so that she can try and comfort him. What?
Where did I go? Did I just?
You just just vanished
You
again.
disappeared. Again.
Also, at this point, Corvo doesn't care about hiding from Yugovan. I imagine he reappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your face is completely covered in blood.
Well, you see a blood-soaked Corvo
Yeah.
Yugovan.
Yeah.
All that's left is James in the bar now.
Yeah. You see humanoid features across his face and
Hmm.
like that. That's the only thing I'll say.
As he holds back on the Naname, just, squeezing you back, just... What's happening to me?
I don't know.
I just want this to be over.
Maybe we should take a break from the festival.
You go, Vin. I want you to make a perception check.
Okay.
It's fair. She's
I pranked you, didn't I?
yeah, but she-
20.
You go, Vin. As Noname is holding on to Corvo, you notice that the blade was still sort of glowing throughout time, and then eventually, as it all fades away, you notice one part of it is a bit more reflective now.
Okay. One part of Noname's knife, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
It's not big, but it's enough that you can notice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be alone right now.
I'm not moving.
Yugovan, are you still there?
I'm here, Corvo. I have not left, and I will not leave.
Thank you. Thank you.
He will, like, gently try and pat the top of his head or the back of his head or whatever amount of his head he can see.
As you touch me, he flinches.
He'll pause, then gently pat his head again.
As you do so, and he has time to feel your cold fingers
Yeah,
kind of
stiff
relax.
metal fingers.
As you pet your head, you actually feel the surge of energy start to diminish real fast.
Okay. In that, then he'll place his hand on his head properly, and like I would say, touch Corvo's arm, and then his side, and then his leg, and like slowly work his way around, seeing if that would help.
As he's doing that, all the effects that have been happening to you seem to be going away. Where you just feel normal.
It appears you were magically charged via the para in your bloodstream.
Did you see my? Did you see my hand and my leg?
Yes, I did.
What the fuck does Par have to do with that?
Para and its counterpart, Ginkgo, are both involved with time and gravity-based magics. It is likely you're feeling those effects.
Do you have any idea where I went?
I do not. I cannot be sure.
Am I still covered in blood?
You are.
Yeah.
Everyone agrees.
If you like kind of like lean back from Noname to like look at your hands or look at Yugovan, you'll see that she has basically smudged her face against yours, so like half of her face is smeared in your blood,
Mhm.
like with no care for her own self. She's basically just to make sure you were okay. so you can tell the amount of blood that's everywhere.
Yeah. As you kind of lean up and we're they're eye to eye, and stare back at you for a second. Kind of reach up his hand to touch your face, the blood covered side, and he'll start wiping it away without using prestidigitation. He just kind of wordlessly starts it off.
It is likely, Corvo, that the effects you are experiencing are time-based.
Just doesn't respond. He keeps wiping off the blood from her.
Now I will start wiping the blood off from him.
Corvo will watch
And-
the two cats clean each other.
Basically,
Yeah.
she's leaning into his hand and is wiping away the blood on his face.
You go, Vin.
Yes.
You point north.
Points.
Corvo will.
Does this help?
Corvo will. He'll smile.
Noname has informed me that distractions can sometimes help. I hope this is distracting. Then he'll stand there and after a moment he'll go, IMX.
Corvo goes from the small smile to now it's like it's actually it reaches his eyes basically.
Yeah, it's like full on.
Well, Noname has started giggling in her now.
IMX.
Point south.
Say again.
Point south.
Point north. Oh my god.
And after most of the blood has been wiped off, he'll retract his hand and see his formerly green glove.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you'll kind of just he'll take the glove off and kind of start flicking it through the air. It's fine.
Are you feeling okay?
No, if I'm being completely honest. Right now, physically, I can feel myself growing ever more tired due to blood loss. And emotionally, I feel like I've been hit in the chest by a large rock.
Sorry, Maddie's giggling at that because he made a pun. There's a big ol' earth thing on your chin.
It all ties back.
Welcome's full circle.
Cause a wheel.
I hate you.
I'm not sure any of you got that reference, but
Oh,
Noname
I thought you were
has
joking.
Blake looks at her own glove that is red, but you can still tell it's bloodstained. She just kind of takes it. Takes
The
her
blood's blue.
glove off.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh,
And
yeah.
glowing.
It
Oh, yeah.
glows. Although
So
I
it's
assume
still,
it's
like-
glowing less now.
Yeah, it's starting to glow less.
Gonna take it off and kind of pull up her sleeve, like the long black glove that she bought all that time ago, and she's still wiping your face.
With the hand Ugovan has on Corvo's top, does he feel like out completely back to neutral now?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ugovin can make you feel neutral.
Perfect.
so what? You took off your glove and what?
She took off her glove and started using like the full arm glove. Like she took the one off on her right arm all the way off, and has started using it to wipe down your face.
And with that, he smiles again, and then closes his eyes and, God damn it, DB. And he
So
kind
like
of
look over at DB like what?
DB looks just as confused. And he will reach up to your ungloved hand and kind of hold it just kind of close.
Aw, so cute.
I think it'd be best if we just relax for a minute.
If it will help, it is what we should do.
Egovan, did you know that I love you? You're amazing.
I am glad. I appreciate you saying so.
But Noname will basically stay there and hold Corvo closer for a while till he says he's feeling good enough to keep going.
Corvo will just kind of let it happen as he holds onto her hand.
Now, there would be somebody that would offer a trip to the medic, but I assume no.
Oh yeah.
You-
Can I cure wounds him? I didn't think about that. Even if he is technically perfectly fine, can I cure wounds him anyways?
Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna give you a 3rd level cure wounds.
Fair did it.
True. So the hand that's still on your head glows a yellowish light, and you feel
Much better.
you feel 20 points of health better.
Yay.
It makes your blood feels to have regained itself through magical means.
He's not as tired from the blood loss as he was
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Right.
Your anemia is less.
Yeah, after that, I'll just go, thank you. But he'll just keep playing with Naname.
Mm-hmm.
So,
He'll nod and understand in like you're welcome, but without saying it.
I have a question. Has Egovan ever sat down?
Not that you've seen.
Yeah. Okay. I was just thinking about that.
He doesn't have any joints in the knees. That was an oversight by his creator.
When he runs, he just runs with the stiffest
He
legs.
he falls forwards.
It's all hips and ankles. That's all it is.
Like a really old action figure.
I was gonna say that instead of like running, the legs like fully rotate in like a 360 degree, like a windmill.
Are you guys standing, sitting, or laying at the moment?
Noname is like kneeling, holding.
Okay. Then in that case, to have done some of these things, and for the first time ever, you would have watched Egovan basically crouch down. He wouldn't sit down, but he would crouch down to be on the same level, so that all the touching and healing was kind of in the same area. So, yes, he is now crouched for the first time ever
Yeah.
that you've seen.
Okay, so yeah. So that, after all that happens, you guys take your rest. At some point, Corvo puts back on his mask. And, we'll pick up with the fair next session.
Next time.
Hope you all enjoyed. Kill us.
I did.
Knock us out, mate.
I agree.
Oh, is that fucking kill me?